Thank you for watching Crit Heads. You can follow our sessions live at 6 p.m. Central Time at twitch.tv/Crit Heads Official.
Welcome back to Crit Heads.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I am your DM, David, and along with me today are three complete strangers, but I now have all of their information right in front of me, so I shall read it as such. We have Tristan playing Dr. Valgum Caston.
Howdy.
We have Matt playing Isaiah Fimmerclasp.
I was given $7 to play this role.
Of course you'd pick $7. And Andrew as Aethys.
I sucked Matt off to be here.
I'm not
Jesus
sure
Christ.
why I'm here.
Where am
You got
I?
invited.
You're the backup for the casting couch. Anyways.
Held by being held at gunpoint.
Nah, he's fine. Anyways. So, last week, you guys continued your journey across Sinest to get to the city of Blackridge. Picking up a hunter to guide you through the more treacherous areas. Your good friend Jarrett, who
Jarrett.
leads you through the Sinest wildlife countryside, and you guys ended up encountering the mist personally, much further out than it's normally been seen. And you guys managed to pull a creature out of it, appearing to be a vampire. And you got a small glimpse of the board as you assume the Obsidian King would see it. Since then, you have arrived in the sort of mountainous Blackridge. The city itself isn't terribly mountainous. It's not like Cloud Sign where everything's hanging off cliffs. It's more just like... It's kind of like the myth of Rome being built on 7 great hills. It's just very mountainous. Very hilly.
Oh, okay. Excellent.
Do any of you remember why you have come to Blackridge specifically? There are 2 people that you came here to talk to. Do you remember?
No, but my journal does. Give me a second.
That's why we take notes.
I know that we were
Looking for it for the past fucking minute, I swear. Oh, it's right in fucking front of me.
Yeah, I feel that.
Why are we in Blackridge? Stop the blood mist in Sinest. Eastbourne is our destination. Our contact may be in Blackridge to... Well, yeah, our contact to know who the fucking blood mist lady is. We already know who she is now because we got,
vampire simp over here.
Vampire Simp just spilled all the beans.
The vampire, the Strix.
Yeah, Strix the Simp. Shrimp.
Shrimp. Welcome back, Captain. Good to have you.
Okay. Everything else that happened that David didn't mention, I have a jackal.
That was last week.
My sword is called the Saber of Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it. That's all I got.
We're supposed to be meeting I'm assuming we're supposed to meet a contact for a mission from the
in Eastbourne, and that's where we are. Right?
So you're in the city of Blackridge.
Yeah, this is where our contact is.
Yes. His name is Harvin Adderby.
Harvin Adderby.
And I'm trying to remember what the purpose was, but you guys were asking about people in Blackridge who'd be able to who know magic very well and would be able to identify magic. And the name Master Dresden came up.
Why did we need the magic?
Supposedly a spellcaster who has been alive hundreds of years.
Hold on, boys. If we needed a mage, why did we need the mage?
Most likely to do something involving the Book of Secrets with Valgum.
Stitchbound?
Yeah, Stitchbound.
But Stitchbound is what it's been officially called thus far.
Why did we need to see? I asked for Dresden, and I don't remember why. It must have been important.
I'm gonna steal all his magical.
You want me to just tell you?
Yes, please.
You wanted to contact him, but both you and Valgum wanted to contact him because of your respective magical objects that you wanted to know more about.
Right.
That's what it was.
Valgum, hearing that Dresden was a revered spellcaster, had the assumption that Dresden may have come across the spellbound or the Stitchbound in his time, and Aethys, just wanting answers, figured, hey, this is magic. Magic Man might know this.
Magic Man, do his Magic Man thing and tell me what Magic Thing do.
So,
okay, perfect. We are in Blackridge.
Yep. This is where your compatriot Jarrett parts ways with you. He is going to be going back home to Harnest, following the coast this time around. The last bits of information that he tells you is he's heard of both people that you're looking to contact. Master Dresden is called as such because he used to be the headmaster of a school in Belmoral, but has taken to teaching in Blackridge. So that might be a lead for him. And the name Harvin Atterby rung a bell with him, where he told you that Atterby used to be a hunter that's gone a little bit crazy about it. Not necessarily, like, insane, but, like, he's very eccentric as far as hunters go. Rumors saying that Atterby is one of those types that literally eats the heart of every monster he hunts.
Ah.
So, who knows? Hunting lodges or the like would be a good place to look for him.
Okay, so we got Harvin Atterby, an eccentric hunter. Look for him in the outskirts of town. And Dresden, likely at a school or some sort of magical institution in a teaching position. Who do we want to find first?
Honestly, I think it would probably be a better idea to find Dresden so that y'all can figure out what's up with y'all's items first, and then we can continue forward knowing what we know about the equipment we're using.
I'm okay with this.
Alrighty. Tristan, you cool with Dresden?
Yeah.
There we go.
Right, so only lead is that he is a teacher. Are there any like town guards around?
Yeah. The place is has its like a standard amount of guard. Slightly elevated, of course, because of the whole chains and end of the world nonsense.
Of course.
And you notice that each guard, instead of carrying a weapon, they have their weapon on their back and instead are carrying a staff with some sort of contraption on top. The sort of circular thing that when you see them, it's got like a small glass window where you see gears and the like spinning around. But at the very top, you just see a bright, like sort of piece of red, like parchment or something from the top of it, peeking through a separate window. As you approach. As you approach, this guard says, hello, can I help you?
Yes, actually you could. See, I'm looking for a man named Dresden, and I am to believe he is a teacher somewhere. Are there any schools or perhaps arcane institutions about?
Not proper, but I know where Dresden is.
Ah,
He's-
perfect.
He's currently one of the ones trying to figure out what's going on with this mist.
Right.
As such, he and his
we're here to solve that problem.
oh well, maybe it's a good idea for you to talk to him then.
I think that would be.
He and his class, as he likes to refer to them, have been given ownership of a what used to be a bar. Used to be my favorite. I'm not bitter. You're bitter. Just
I am not bitter. What?
ignore me. Anyways,
I need information from you. Why would I ignore you?
ignore my ramblings.
Am I supposed to
Hey.
ignore that then?
Aethys,
He
What?
just
He just
ignore the whole bitter
face-
comments and let's keep going.
He just face palms and goes,
Okay.
Continue as you were saying.
building with a shiny iron dome for a roof. That direction. And he just sort of points south.
Thank you.
Right. Does this building have a name?
It depends on who exactly you were. If you are an official of the town, it's merely known. My brain. Give me a second.
One Mississippi.
I hate you.
To Mississippi.
I cut out all of the all of the silence in our fucking show. Leave me alone.
Think about the live viewers.
Yes, all three of them.
Natural.
Uh,
Oh, are you two also watching the stream?
fucking hell. So, most officials refer to it as its old name, the Steel Bowl, because of how the
Steel
top looks.
Bowl.
But
Now that is a name.
those who used to drink there referred to it simply as the Dome.
The Dome.
Apt.
That's an even better name.
I believe Dresden now calls it the Dresden Institute for... I don't fucking remember. It's such a long
I'm
name,
going to go with the Dome.
as I
It's
would
easy
suggest.
to remember.
Right, so to the Dome then, friends.
Yes. And to you, my friends, good luck finding a new bar.
Just nowhere else serves the right whatever. Right. Goodbye, and don't be out at dark.
What
Oh
happens?
yeah, that's right. That's a
Oh, the blood mist, right.
Nah, we could take care of that.
Well,
You are a
well,
brave
let's
one,
talk-
sir.
Let's talk to
It's
this
just
Dresden
vampires
first.
shapeshifted into mist. Don't worry about it.
You know, most people don't deal with vampires. You know this, right?
Everyone knows about vampires.
They know of them.
Yeah.
But not everyone knows.
You're telling me not everyone was raised with an acute knowledge of what is and isn't dangerous?
well, certainly not vampires.
Their,
That never came
their
up.
definition of dangerous might be a little bit more sensitive than yours.
Okay, yeah, but Aethys is a sheltered monk. Andrew's not a retard, I promise.
Well, anyways.
Not
So-
everyone knows of the monsters of the dark.
Well,
So,
they should. Seems like pertinent knowledge.
You all heading to the dome?
Yes. Let's go to the dome.
The Dome.
So, as you guys approach, you do find this place that has a similar description. Sort of tall building with a giant iron dome as its base. But you see that the dome has been peeled back in sections. And there's sort of like a large iron contraption. Seems to be a cylinder that peeks outward with giant glass lenses on either side. And
That looks like. What does that look like?
and where an old nameplate used to be, you see that it's been boarded up, and in sort of scrawly letters it says Master Dresden's Institute for the Arcane, a place of discovery.
That
well,
is a mouthful.
well, but it is.
Yeah, I like the dome.
I like the dome, but the thing sticking out of it seems a bit much. What
Seems
do I
like
know?
an
I'm just
interesting
a monk.
place.
Is there like a door, or is it like off the fucking hinges?
No, there's a door.
Okay, I want to go through the door.
Okay, so you open the door, and in its place you see a sort of blue essence that blocks your path. And after a moment, a tabaxi man sees someone at the door and goes, "Oh, visitors." Walks over and says, "Ah, welcome to Master Dresden's Institute. How may I help you?"
Uh, well, we need to see Dresden, for one.
Oh, a lot of people want to see Dresden these days.
Well, if
Really?
it helps, I'm a doctor. Well, I have a doctorate.
Oh, yeah?
Dr. Caston at your service. Perhaps he and I could exchange knowledge.
He sort of...
I have a really cool sword that's super magical, and I want him to tell me what it does.
do you, like, show this sword, or...
Yeah, I'll just light it up in front of him.
Oh, that is something he may want to see.
We do have artifacts that he might be
Don't wait on me.
interested to see.
I'd say it's just in the back watching as these two are trying to get it.
You know, you're magic in your own way.
Thank you, Valgum. I appreciate that.
Okay. After a second, though, the tabaxi man goes, all right, fine. I go get it. You can stay down here. Just don't touch anything except for the table and chairs that I'm gonna bring you to. And he claps his little tabaxi paws, and the blue essence sort of fades. Right, come here. And he sort of gestures over at a table for you all to sit at.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll pop a squat.
I'll climb up the chair to sit.
He
I'll
then
sit down with my party.
hurriedly scrambles up the stairs. And after what feels about 5-10 minutes, you hear these heavy footsteps falling on the staircase. And you see a Goliath man with the smoky white essence coming out of his eyes, which Isaiah, I need your roll history on.
Oh boy, this will be fun.
He's dressed.
Dresden. Good of you to join us.
He's dressed in these very regal blue and silver robes, and has like this orange aura to his arms and to his fingertips. He says, "Yes, you're the three who have wanted my presence."
Mm-hmm. Care for some tea? And I offer to pour him some tea. We waited for a little bit, so I just made some tea. If you wanted any.
I'm fine. And he takes a seat
for
across from
me?
you. So who exactly are you?
Well, I am Aethys, Sir Aethys, of the Kingdom of Davii.
Oh, you're a Knight of Davii. God damn it. Listen, I wasn't involved.
No. You mistake why our intentions. Yes, we are knights, but we are not here to. We're here to kill someone.
And it's not you.
It's not you. We actually need your help. This mist.
We know
We're gonna
you
kill
are
them.
not.
We know who's doing it, and we're gonna go kill them. We just need a little information first.
If this has anything to do with what happened in the city of Asmar in the year 1500, I'm walking back upstairs.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Good.
Off the top of my head,
I'll
I'm
have
sure.
to ask the king. You said the what of Asmo?
Leave it alone.
15th. Got it.
Anyone who was in actually, I think it would literally just be Valgum. Valgum, if you want to roll history to know what the fuck he's talking about, you can.
I'm curious, but I don't
Well,
think I'm
I
gonna.
don't want to roll history because I have a -1 to that, and I've also lost my character.
Aethys would not fucking know.
You lost your character sheet?
It's not saved anywhere for whatever fucking reason.
Well, that's a problem.
We'll just remake it as point by.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
You would have advantage on this anyway.
Oh, okay. Because I was about to say that's a 3.
History.
Oh my
God! Cursed!
That's an 8. I'm so tired of having good bonuses and rolling terribly.
So,
Hey, it's not the Gambit of Chain unless it's against our unless the odds are against us.
you say this knowing that last session y'all used all your luck for the campaign on 6 90+ luck rolls in a row.
Yeah,
You're right.
That's the only time we ever get luck is in random spurts, and it always is
Well,
used in
okay,
luck.
so Isaiah, all that you can tell is that there's something about Dresden's eyes that fill you with worry. You can't put your finger on it, but there's something about them that freaks you out a little bit.
Is the blue bee reacting in any way?
The bees that you are surrounded by are not reacting in any way. And
never mind then.
Valgum, you personally don't know a lot about what happens in Lustror when you're not there. When you were doing your studies in Thimbleton, you heard that there was like a huge thing that happened, but you weren't quite sure what it was. In any case, Dresden says, "All right, well, you have my attention. What exactly am I supposed to be looking at here?"
This.
Impressive.
Right. I deactivate it and I hand the hilt over to him. I just want you to tell me anything you can about it. Where it came from, maybe who made it.
He looks the hilt up and down, and he says, "I'm about to do something. It may look a little worrying to you, but I assure you your property will not be harmed."
I doubt you could harm it anyway, so go ahead.
He stands up, walks to the center of this room. He sort of puts it out, he holds it out in front of himself, he lets go, and it just starts hovering in the air.
Yeah, well,
He then holds
I
out
can do
his
that too.
arms a decent space away, and you see as like these bright red feathers begin to like poke through his skin from his forearms up to his hands.
Ow.
This bright orange energy emanates from his fingertips and into his palms, and finally, with a loud smack, he slams his hands together against the hilt, and you see it flatten and disappear from reality. His eyes go orange, and he gets like this sort of face of just, I don't know how else to put it. Imagine you were very drunk and put on a roller coaster. That's what his face looks like. And after and after a couple of moments, his hands separate, the hilt is back where it was in reality, and the feathers disappear. His eyes turning back to their normal sort of smoky but circular pupil and everything.
What are
He
you, some
says-
type of phoenix man?
Phoenix blood in my bloodline. It's
Ah.
complicated.
I see.
And he takes the hilt and hands it back to you. And he says, you have a very interesting story unfolded for you.
Does that mean you're not going to tell me?
Oh, from what I just saw, there are bits and pieces I can explain.
Excellent.
So, if the visions I got from this sword are correct, you never knew your birth parents.
No, I didn't. I never
Were
did.
you- But the Order of the Kinsei came naturally to you. Is that accurate?
Yes, yes, of course. I was sort of the best there, and then someone cheated and I had to leave.
Well, I can see from this sword that your parents, while I couldn't exactly make out your father's face, I saw him in combat, and
I've been
your
having the
parents,
issues, though.
yeah, I don't understand what's going on, but your father's visage was never clear to me, even when it should have been. But this sword, it was created by your mother, and your father was the one to hold on to it for long enough for you to get hold of it.
So, my mother created it, but my father wielded it.
That's a good way of putting it.
Got it. Definitely a family heirloom. Cool.
You were apparently very lucky when your parents decided to have a child. They were two of the best sword wielders that the Realm of Dawn had seen in a long time.
Sword wielders is a weird way to say swordsman, but thank you. That is good to know.
Listen, martial is not my thing.
I can tell.
There was
Thank you. Thank you.
the last thing that I can give you is a single name.
Ooh.
I don't know exactly who this person is, but as I held on to this, it kept saying in the back of my head. It just kept saying Elith, Elith, Elith.
Elith.
Ellith.
Elith. Elith. First name Billy? Billy Eilith?
I hate you.
I'm the bad guy. Sorry.
Now,
Uh,
now is that all that you came here for?
no.
No.
My short associate has something for you. I'm going to go meditate on this.
Go ahead. Right.
I've heard you've seen this particular artifact before. And that's when I reach into my bag and pull out the stitch bound.
The Tome of Chaos.
And that's what you call it.
It was a relic from times long gone by for me.
Well, it's
Where did
active
you-
again.
Where did you procure this?
I'm an archaeologist, and I discovered this in a forgotten ruin on the continent of Akron.
So my theories are correct. Well, maybe. I couldn't say for sure.
Can you enlighten me?
I had a theory when this thing came into my possession. You see,
Sorry, I tap back onto the table, ignore the roll.
I get you. He says, when I and my companions at the time stumbled across this book, we found it at the base at an abandoned camp underneath what was once the city of Burnsley, at the base of the volcano. And I had always just assumed that it was some poor son of a bitch's book, but as I tinkered with it more, as I learned more about it, it seems as though it can move on its own accord, and it will find itself wherever it needs to be near its next wielder. It's a curious arcane thing here.
So, how did you lose it from your possession? Or did it leave you?
Well, that's something I'm trying to piece together myself. Simply put, one night, my compatriots and I, on the hunt for a creature, ended up setting up camp. The person on watch was a little careless, and as such, we lost a lot of items. Hundreds of gold, a couple dozen magic items, and the Tome of Chaos was nowhere to be found. Whether it was taken from me or it just decided that I had nothing else to give it, I couldn't tell you.
I see.
I
Now,
wonder.
how did you name it the Tome of Chaos, or was this something you heard?
Well, with no information on what it was and seeing what it could do in battle, it was really just a nickname that my cohorts and I developed.
I see.
If the thing has a confirmed name, like you keep calling it the Stitchbound,
That's what I learned it was referred to as before. I hadn't named it myself before then. I wonder what its original name is.
Marcus.
I find that doubtful.
Sorry, I'll go back to meditating.
may
So it just kind
I
of looks at Aethys.
may I look at it for a second?
I suppose there's no harm in it. And I push it toward him.
He opens the book and he says, "There's that odd texture of its binding again." And he sort of flips through each of the pages and gets to one that looks completely blank to you. And he says, "It's still written there after all these years." That's good to see, at least.
So, you see something there.
Oh, do you not?
No. This happened to me once before.
I take it
Can I look?
that's...
Do I see anything on the page?
No. Looks blank
Yeah.
to you.
There's nothing on that page.
You must not be... Tell me. What's the highest level spell you can cast?
For the time being, the best I can do for you, you got Counterspell, Fireball, 3rd level.
3rd level, I see. That explains it. Page I'm looking at's for a 5th level spell.
I see.
One that I incorporated into the book as well.
I see.
Well, when the time comes, I'm sure you'll be able to read it. Have you seen its previous secrets? And he flips backwards, and you see that he lands on Glorioso's Frostball.
Yes, I've found this one.
Right. Well, hopefully the rest of the book reveals its answers to you. And if it does, please inform me. This is a very curious case that I would like to keep tabs on.
I understand. It's unnerving at times. Did it ever speak to you?
Oh, it certainly tried. My one companion, she went by the name of Bugs. Or I'm sorry, he went by the name of Bugs. He constantly said that the book talked to him and talked back whenever he'd comment on it or anything of the like, but I paid it no mind.
I see.
And he turns his attention to Isaiah and goes, "And what of you?"
Oh, pay no mind to me. I have no business with you.
So that giant aura of magical energy around you is just something you already knew about?
I like
And
to
this
think it.
just swivels and turns. The what?
Your
It's a
compatriot.
blessing. It is a blessing given to me by my folk.
Yes, I can tell. And Dresden stands up, walks close to Isaiah, sort of pinches his fingers together, and right before they connect, you see a bee manifest out of nowhere. They seem to prefer a physical manifestation of honeybees.
Well, I do keep honey on me.
This is it is rather peculiar. He always seems to have bees around him.
They're like super chill. They don't ever sting anyone.
No,
Well,
They don't sting us.
not sting unless he wills it.
Figured it was
well,
a side effect of my barbarian.
uh, it's a possibility. However, most barbarians who find themselves with magical capabilities typically have some sort of ancestral knowledge of it. In your case, this isn't like some sort of uh, this isn't sort of evocation passed down your bloodline or anything. You're surrounded by dozens, if not hundreds, of souls, and for some reason, they surround you as this magical aura that manifests as, and he just pinches again, and another bee pops into existence.
Thank you for reminding me.
You
And
have,
Isaiah just quietly gets up and leaves.
you have quite the lineage.
I think more like I say as Isaiah like walks away and he's no longer in earshot. I think more like most, if not all, of his people were murdered, and their spirits are protecting him, and that just brought it up again.
Ah,
Yeah.
well, I meant no harm by it, but
I'm sure he knows that. I don't think it matters.
it is a fascinating thing.
Yeah, maybe don't say that to him.
Dresden looks down at Valgum and says, "And if you do ever come back to me with the answers of the Stitchbound, let me know what happens with that one as well. The idea of the dead coming back to protect those that are close to them is very, very interesting to me."
Not sure this thing is. I don't know what it is.
Well, if you ever find out, I'll pay money for any answers you give.
Hmm.
Hey, so Dr. Valgum, I think we would need it somewhere like about
We should
now.
probably get
So we should,
going.
we should just probably just go. Just probably leave.
Yeah, we should probably go.
Best of luck to you in your endeavors.
Yep, thanks. Have a good one and goodbye. And I pick up my tea set and walk out.
As you guys leave, despite the fact that the Tabaxi man does not come back, the door swings shut.
Right. Don't ever want to talk to that guy again.
Hmm. Too curious for his own good.
I agree. More of the sell you for the chance at secrets type. Not a fan. Let's go find this fella. Isaiah?
He is obviously distracted, but kind of cocks his head to y'all and
Run up behind
rejoins.
him and tap him on his thigh, like, as Isaiah, you coming?
Yeah.
Slappy, slappy.
Hey,
Let's go.
Isaiah, if I think you would have the most insight to this question. If you were like a smelly woods guy who was sort of crazy and lived in the woods, where would you be in this city?
Can I roll survival?
Go ahead.
Not that you're smelly, I just think you'd be good at finding smelly dudes.
I didn't take it defensively.
Oh, that's good.
That's a 24. Fuck yes.
Fuck yeah.
As you're being asked this question, you do distinctly recall on your way into Blackridge, you saw what could only be described to you as a hunting hammock. To the rest of the world, they would call it like a net trap, but you know better. In a tree outside of town, you distinctly recall seeing a sort of like a hammock balled up and basically suspended from a rope into the branches. And you know that on long hunting expeditions, those in your druid circle would sort of use these things as temporary housing to make sure that they were safe from things on the ground.
Oh. He fucking slaps himself on the forehead and says, the hammock. God damn. All right, we gotta go back out of town.
So that. Oh, awesome. Good.
Good.
So I'm gonna lead them to where I last saw this this hunting hammock.
All right,
See
so
if it's still there.
after a couple of minutes of walking, you guys get back to where this hunting hammock is, and
Is that what they call net traps? Hunting hammocks.
That's what
granted,
happened.
to those of you who have never seen one and just had it pointed out, it's a little understandable that you didn't see it before because it's covered in like leaves and twigs, and it looks like just a bunching of leaves.
Well, that is very good camouflage.
Well, it is intentional. So let's give it a look.
Okay, how do you do so?
I want to telekinetically pull it out of the tree.
You grab and yank, and this thing feels a lot heavier than you'd expect. And from inside, you hear, "What in the Sam hell?"
Wake up!
Howdy.
Visitors.
You guys see a human with sort of this very dark tan skin and these sort of like wide eye, like this crazy eyed look, sort of poke his head out of the hammock and goes, "Now what in the goddamn? Oh, visitors!
Marvin.
Oh, and they know my name
Visitors.
too. Hang on." And
We also know a lot more. Can we talk?
he he pulls his head back into the hammock. You see it like comedically sort of like bulge and move with his movements. You hear various noises, including a squirrel chitter and a woman scream. And he basically leaps out of it this time, grabbing onto a tree branch and basically riding it down to safety with his weight. That
You aware
never
there was
gets
a
old.
woman in there?
What? No. Don't worry about it. Harvin Atterby, how can I help you?
Well, first you can start by freeing that woman. Secondly, what you can do is show us how to get to the what's her name? The Duchess of some bullshit.
Oh. You must be from the Kingdom of Davii.
Yes, we are. Your
Yes.
points of contact. I thought it was obvious from the Kingdom of Davii pen that I'm wearing.
Well, y'all already know a lot more than I thought you would.
Well, we sort of already dispatched some of the vampires in the mist.
They seem
Goddamn.
to be advancing.
You're just as good as that yellow feller said.
Yeah, that yellow fella is a good friend of ours.
Right, well, hang on. And he gives the tree
I hate this guy.
he gives the tree
Yeah.
a good shake and pulls the rope around it loose, and then extends his arms up into the air. And you see as his hunting hammock falls onto his back now as a backpack. He says, "Right, let's get moving, and I can let you know what I know."
Is the woman still in there?
You keep talking. And he reaches up, opens the thing, and you see a bright pink squirrel sort of poke its head out, and it's got 5 eyes. And when it
Whoa.
sees you, it
What
opens
the-
its mouth, gives the same woman scream, and then ducks back in.
That
Um,
is terrifying.
can I roll nature?
Go ahead.
Okay, because I gotta know.
Hey, is that thing from this world?
Here we go. Well, that's 7. Never mind.
Adaby, I asked you a question.
David, are you killed? Did you say hang on?
He didn't.
I was about to say, if he fucking said BRB and I missed it, on crip, I would have screamed. I would have screamed.
He hasn't muted. His internet is still up.
David?
I don't want to be a crappy housewife.
Hmm.
I
It,
don't want to be a crappy housewife.
uh,
Oh.
uh,
Like
I have video evidence of me saying BRB.
Oh
All
my
right.
god!
Did we
Bruh,
all-
none of us heard you.
I know, and I hate it. All right, what'd you get on the nature check?
a whole 7.
That thing does not look of this world. And
Yeah.
when you ask Aethys, he says, "Oh, that's just Betsy.
Is she from this planet?
Maybe. Found her in the forest."
I mean,
I
hell, that's
see.
one crazy thing to find in a forest.
Indeed.
Right, now,
Mm.
y'all were talking about that mist, right?
Yep, I need to
yeah.
get to the island the Duchess is on.
Right, well, the way I see it, there are 2 ways of doing that. One of them's,
We'll take the faster way.
Alright then. The faster way is gonna be us getting into the mist.
I see.
So if we jump into the mist, it'll transport us there, or we will be blood sucked and our bits will be transported there.
No. Them bones, that's distraction.
You're
So you-
sure about this?
So I'm.
I saw with my 2 damn old eyes.
You've been in the mist then.
Nope. But my hunting partner Keith was.
And what happened to his bones?
That I don't know. But I saw him get in the mist. I told him he was a damn old fool. And I saw these men grab him, and he turned into the mist too. And they just dropped a bunch of people bones on the ground.
And you're sure they weren't his people bones?
He reaches a hand into his backpack and pulls out a skull and says, "Nah, my buddy Keith ain't got this many teeth."
Fair
Ah.
enough.
I see.
Right, so this mist typically comes out at night then.
Uh-huh.
And if we just jump into it, they'll take us to her?
From what I understand, yeah. I don't know what happens from there.
Seems a bit risky. What's the other way?
Well, if she's up on Kara's Island, then the best place to look for her would probably be Kara's Vale.
What's that?
That's look at your map. It's up here.
Ah, I see. So more walking.
And also chartering a ferry or something across to the island.
Or we could just jump in some fucking mist.
If you wanted to go the boat route, I got one. And he reaches into his back, and you see him pull out a raft.
Oh wow!
Right. Could you
You
get
come
from
prepared.
here to that island in that boat?
I mean, I've gone there before. I got friends in Isafel.
You do.
Yeah, I got plenty of buddies.
Okay, well,
That's a way, I suppose. Um,
how fast is your boat?
I mean, it ain't no golden coral, but it'll get the job done.
Yeah, the golden coral was quite fast.
Believably so.
Although I didn't think I'd have to tie that many ropes when working on it. You know?
You worked on it? God damn.
Yeah, we
Well-
got a ride here on the golden coral to this continent.
Well, no, when we were that
oh
was
no, that
to,
was Belden. You're right.
yeah. But yes, for like a couple of days as we were transporting.
It was fun.
Here, I thought the Gallons hated all the people over in the Davii Kingdom. Crazy.
What? No, they hate the people in Lustral.
That's where the Davii Kingdom is.
Well, yes, but it's its own thing. We don't really associate with the rest.
They
of
don't
them.
like the Amakiri kingdom.
Yeah, the Armakias. We stole one of their boats.
Was that one of theirs?
Yeah, it was a scout ship.
I know it was a scout ship. I just couldn't remember whose it was.
You told me that.
Yes, I'm well aware.
You're getting old, Caston.
I'm well aware.
Right, well, what's faster, going on land or taking your boat?
Well, I mean, you don't mean from out of the river of Blackridge, right? Because that'd be the fucking crazy.
That's what I was saying. It's a little crazy, right? So we should just walk. Why'd you even bring up a boat?
Well, I
Because you
did
gotta get
because
on one at some point,
yeah,
don't you?
I brought it up.
So
over
you're going
here.
to walk the whole way with us?
I mean, I ain't got anywhere else to be.
Oh
I'd like for this
my.
goddamn mist to be out of my hunting grounds.
Caston, Isaiah, quick roundabout, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Sure.
And I just like walk away from this weirdo.
Yeah. Like,
Right, guys, I really don't want to walk with this guy for that long.
Well.
Yeah. Well, we're not stealing his raft.
No. We could buy a boat. I'm not worried about that. What I am worried about is I like turn to look and see if he's looking at us.
He's currently picking his teeth, and when your eyes meet, he just waves.
Right. I was going to say I'm a little bit worried about him putting on a facade and being someone untrustable, but no, I think he's just really stupid.
It definitely is interesting, to say the least.
That's a word for it.
But I mean, obviously he's got some sort of tracking skills. He is a hunter.
Yeah, but you're the tracker. And once we get to the island, he's dead weight.
Do you
Hey,
just-
can you fight a vampire and live?
He looks at you and goes, "Oh hell yeah!" and reaches into his backpack, pulls out a hunting rifle made entirely of silver. Says, "I got this beauty made up just for it."
I dug my head back in. Never mind, we're taking him.
All right.
Here's a
Sal,
fucking silver gun.
you changed your tune.
Well, I thought he was a bumbling fool, but now I see he's got a silver gun.
And it's all yes and then no, or no then yes with you.
What? Of course it is. I make my decision based on the variables that I have, and they have changed. Caston?
You guys have a point.
Very impulsive. That's all I'm trying to say. But yes,
well.
I know he is definitely an asset, and we should have kept him. We should keep keeping him.
We're going to keep you.
I don't know what that means, but hell yeah. We
You
gonna
try
have
with
anytime
us
soon?
at least while we
Come
take
on,
care
we
of this
move
vampire threat.
immediately. Do you have a mount?
Oh, and then he reaches into the backpack, pulls out the pink squirrel again, sets it on the ground.
No. You're kidding.
He then extends his foot out in front of it. It just sort of grabs onto his ankle and starts dragging him across the field.
Is it fast?
It's as fast as your horse.
Oh wow.
This
Well, I can't argue with results, but that looks very painful.
Nah, it's pretty
Are
fun
you-
once you get the hang of it. You just gotta keep your mouth closed for them pedals.
Then talking right now is really doing you one over, huh?
Ah, what do you mean?
Right, well, as long as you can keep up and I mount Shadowfire, let's not even spend the night. I want to get this over with.
oh, all right then. Let's go.
This might be my favorite NPC. This is up there with
Uh,
Venomoffin.
I would like to I would like to risk the exhaustion we may take for traveling overnight. I think we're safe on this continent. I think we should begin to worry once we get to the sort of southern Eisefeld region.
Alright, so. Oh, I
That's my
forgot
2
to.
cents. I say we bum rush getting there, then take a nap and keep going.
I forgot. Okay.
How many tiles do we move a day again with our mounts?
With
2?
horses, 2.
So it's gonna take us a while to get over to the coast.
Right. This is
Yeah.
why I wanna like ride day and night to really
There
just...
used to be a land route that was very fast, but then Burnsley got burnt over.
No.
Fuck 'em.
Rip Burnsley.
I like how like it's just like nothing in the middle now because Burnsley is gone.
Yep.
Okay.
Do you suppose it would be faster to catch a riverboat in Calion?
In Salion.
Salion?
Do you
And catch a riverboat all the way down? Could we do that? Is that a thing? Hey, hunter guy, Harvin.
yeah. What's
Are
your
there
name?
riverboats out of Salion?
I know that there are some out of what is that I almost went to. I know there's some in Riverland, but Salion's kind of a ghost town.
Oh. Okay.
Riverland at that point there's no point. We would move equally as fast on a horse. Okay. Right, let's just make a bum rush for here, this sort of isthmus,
Yeah.
and we can cross there with your boat.
Oh hell yeah!
Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We could do it in 17 squares. Divide that by 2. That is
Roughly 8 days.
almost 9 days. If we
More than
ride
that.
day and night every single day and risk exhaustion every night,
That'd
we
be
could
4.
get there in 4 days and some change.
That'll kill us.
It won't. Because if we take 2 levels of exhaustion, we'll just rest and not do it one of them. I'm not saying we just do it all at once. Like, as we go, we should risk it.
So sleep
Okay.
once and all this time.
No, because the reason you take a level of exhaustion when riding through the night is because you sleep on your horse, and it's not very good rest.
I see.
Right.
Okay.
So, when y'all are ready, it is the 19th of chess now. You need to go ahead and. Oh, it's started to warm up. By the way, it's now spring.
Yay.
Just like in real life.
Weird. So
Yeah.
go ahead and move your 2 tiles and give me that dank luck roll.
$56.
56. No event. Y'all are riding through the night, so I will need a con save from everyone, including our friend Adderby.
Yeah.
Mm.
Don't fail.
He passes.
Aethys does not.
Oh shoot! I think the Valgum does actually pass one.
He does.
I would like to use a key point to retry that.
Go ahead. It's a pass from
I'd
Isaiah.
say, yeah, that's a 22.
Okay, that's
All right.
22 for me as well.
Success.
Aethys manages to make tea while on the horse's back,
Somehow.
and it focuses him to stay up for another. Gets it. You actually get some decent sleep because of the tea.
All right. So next day, 20th of chess.
Yo, we should break a campaign one time by all playing things that don't need to sleep, like constructs.
Why are you like this?
That would be so fucking pog, dude.
Go ahead and move and luck.
Okay,
Alright.
someone else do it today.
My turn.
Do you guys know that roughly 7% of men think that they could take a grizzly bear in an unarmed fight?
What the fuck? No, they abso-fucking-lutely could not.
It's what percentage
Maybe-
thinks they could.
Maybe 2% of the male
That's
population could take an
64.
unarmed grizzly fight.
I got a stack
64.
of luck.
Sick.
Heck, a lot.
So that's no event. You guys ride into the night. Go ahead and move 2 and give me that.
On saves.
Yep.
So I move us 2 more.
Yep. Ooh.
That is a. What is that? Plus. That's 13 for me.
Pass.
Excellent.
Ooh. That's a fail.
Yep. Good friend Isaiah.
Is not back yet.
Oh. 7% of men also think that they could take a lion in an attack in an armed fight.
Hey, David,
What's up?
can I make you a compromise right now?
About what?
I need a 20-minute break, but I can stay late tonight.
I'll allow it.
We can go until 9 my time, because I've hacked my sleeping schedule.
Dude. Or man.
Hacker man. But yeah, I need to cook dinner.
Okay, I'm
so I
back.
need
Why do you need 20 minutes?
I need to cook dinner.
I mean,
It's going to take me 20 minutes.
usually we get dinner around 7. But
Yeah, no, that
Yeah, I need to cook it, though, and Sloppy Joe and broccoli is going to take me more than 15 minutes to cook.
okay.
it's just at 7 where we
You
take
think
a
that
20-minute break.
Andrew's such a good cook he can cook minute rice in 58 seconds? Come on.
Yeah.
Yo, we do have that Zatarans, though. I need to use that. The
Yeah,
fucking
please
brown
do.
rice?
I'd fucking love to use that.
Me too.
You know what I'd fucking love? For you to roll your con save.
Good friend,
Me?
Isaiah. Yeah.
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 Sorry,
No,
my gump detector was going off and I had to fucking
Yo, why
figure
does
out why
Sloppy
you-
Joe's and brown rice kind of sound like it would slap?
That's a 16.
That's a pass. So
Hey.
Harvin and Valgum end up not getting great sleep this time, both taking a level of exhaustion.
Okay. One level is fine. You can fight with one level.
It
If
is
anyone
now,
takes 2, we're resting.
it is now the 21st of chess.
it'll probably be me who gets 2 because I actually have a negative.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay, Matt,
What?
it is your turn.
It is my turn. Let's go ahead and move.
On a Tuesday, innit?
Haha, it's Tuesday, innit? I'll chew your arms off, you fucking cunt.
Blue's bad.
38% of men think they could take a bald eagle. In
That is a 96.
Yo, Pog!
Nice.
what
Fucking
the fuck?
Pog!
Hells yes. These are our only ever good rolls, by the way.
We need all the good luck during the fucking daily events because we have none of it during boss fights.
That's not true.
I don't think I've crit in a boss fight yet.
Well, I haven't.
I've died in a boss, or almost died in a boss fight, as truth. Aethys hasn't really been in one besides the Glorioso fight, but that was actually pretty alright. I only took like 12 damage.
Okay. So,
Getting fucked up, everybody. Anyways.
on this day, you guys take a minute to let the horses rest and the like. And on the fertile soil that was very recently volcanic rock, Harvin is sort of doing his thing, being a hunter, hunting and the like.
As hunters do.
Yes. And you guys see off in the mountain a very large creature that the best way I could describe it is imagine a moose if it were the size of a dragon.
Oh,
That's a really large moose.
that's a large fucking creature.
And
I
it's
think that's beyond large.
this thing is just moving very slowly, very calmly, doesn't seem to even acknowledge y'all. And behind it you hear a voice going, "Yeah!" And you see as Harvin sneaks up from behind the thing and appears to be like zipping around it in the air. And while it's like while he's constantly swinging around it, it's trying to like slam him with its horns, and it's just not able to do so. And after about 4 or 5 gunshots, you see him take the creature down.
Oh,
Y'all
wow.
saw this too, right? I'm not hallucinating from lack of sleep.
That's a big moose.
And he just felled it like that. Wow.
Okay, good. I'm not crazy, but
Who is this guy?
After about 30
Damn
minutes,
good hunter, that's what I'll say.
about 30 minutes later, you see him scurry up with his backpack like overflowing with like meat.
Oh, wow.
He comes back and says, "That was a pretty fun one."
It
Y'all
seems
hungry?
like it, sir. Yeah, what the fuck was that?
Often I am in utter shock.
Why's that?
The moose was the size of a dragon.
Yeah.
That's
And you took it down.
insane.
how did
Y'all
You
ain't
are
got
full of
big ones in the
surprises.
store?
No, not that level of big.
I don't know
Uns.
if not that I've seen.
Oh yeah, well I guess that's what makes the nest special. There's magic in the dirt, and sometimes it manifests itself as different things. In this case, moose is the size of dragon. There are lots of big ones around it, nest. They good for meat.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Does their meat do anything special, or is it just a lot of it?
I mean, it's just a lot of it, but if you're a hunter like me, it's a pretty big payday.
Well, I'm glad you are going to get a lot of money out of this.
This ain't getting
Oh.
sold. Right now, we're on a mission. And that means that I gotta keep you boys well fed.
Yeah.
You guys
This is
now have
absolutely going to be for us.
16 days of rations.
Woo!
Oh,
That fucking helps.
excellent. I know you're tired, Valgum, but this is good.
I know it's good. I saw it. I'm not sure I believe it, but I saw it.
All right.
We
you
wake up,
guys-
we're still in Blackridge.
So he puts away all of his hunting equipment, the gun that he was using, and the grappling hook that you guys realized that he had.
Oh. That explains a lot.
He was
That
Attack on
is-
Titaning that motherfucker with a gun. All right, you guys ready to roll out? 2 more days and or 2 more squares and
Can't save.
yep.
Unsafe.
15.
Pass,
8.
fail,
That is a 15.
pass. So Valgum gains his 2nd level of exhaustion.
All right.
Y'all are riding on horses. I'm riding on a dog.
That is true.
Yes, we could probably stop and camp for the day. Oh, then
Yeah.
we could ride by night. And
Oh,
be
night
up when the
riding's pretty fun.
vampires are. This is good. This is good. This is a good idea. This is actually super good.
It's a
Think about it. Vampires aren't active during the day. So we're super safe sleeping during the day. They're active at night when we'll be up, awake, and alert.
Yeah, that's a good
Oh,
plan. Let's
that is
pull
good.
over. I'll cast the alarm. I need some sleep.
He's got
Okay,
a pretty
we
good
just.
point.
Are there any
Go ahead, Bubba.
mountains or crags or cliffs nearby?
You guys are literally at the base of a volcano.
So is there like a cave or something, or some big rock we can camp behind?
I mean, yeah, it's not necessarily deep, but there is like a sort of cave that you can
Perfect. I just don't
set
want
up
to be
in.
on the fucking out in the fucking open.
Okay.
So, during our rest, I would like to approach Isaiah's tent with some tea.
Okay.
Isaiah,
Yeah. He pokes his head out from his tent.
could
What can I help you with?
could we have a word?
Sure. And he tucks something away in his back pocket and accepts the tea that Aethys gave him.
Great. And I like crawl over him into his tent to sit next to him. And I sit down like cross-legged and like look at him from like a foot away. Like I um okay, so you lost a lot of your people, right?
He just calmly takes a sip of the tea and he goes, "Yes," and pulls out the same flask as he always does and puts a little bit of honey in there.
And
When you do that, you both make a perception check for me.
sure. 19.
That is a 13.
Only takes 10 to see it. Isaiah, when you're sure that your honey should be empty, you notice that it kind of has stopped having any like weight displacement, so to speak, where like it never gets any lighter anymore. And now you notice that any honey poured out of it sort of has this iridescent shine to it. That's all that I wanted to
That's
poke in there with.
he kind of lifts it up and to eye level and watches a long drip of honey just kind of go down into the tea and it's just new texture. What else did you want to know,
Right.
Aethys?
Those the bees, they are then the spirits of those that passed in protection or service of you?
Not service.
Well, no, service is I didn't mean it like slavery, just more like helping.
No, I understand.
Because
But
I
yes.
could you show me how to do that?
He kind of looks almost dead-eyed at Aethys, next to a neutral expression on his face.
So I mean, I didn't know my dad, but I saw him, and I know he's around as a spirit, and it would be nice to, I don't know, manifest him and talk, even if he couldn't answer.
Don't you already have your mother's blessing with your blade? And why not
I
speak
have
to the sword?
I have the blade, but it's not my mother. I mean, I guess I could talk to the sword. It just feels a little silly.
Aethys, I'll be completely honest with you.
Okay.
I don't understand what it was that I did or what it was exactly that was allowed me to gain this protection. But I want you to know that I am undeserving of this.
Why did you say that?
Willow's still out there. I don't know whether or not he's still safe, but I wish that my clan would have given him their protection. I can hold my own.
Perhaps they knew that since you could hold your own, you would be the best one to give the protection to so you could do more good in the world.
All I did was hard labor. There's no justification for it.
You can
Why
turn
me?
into a
Why
bear.
not Willow, somebody who can actually use this magic?
Because Willow already had this magic. This was their gift to you. This was giving you part of the magic.
The
You
only
can't
thing
see this as a burden. This is a gift.
I understand that you believe that this is a gift, and I would say that it is. But it only just allows me to see the truth. I'm a freak of nature.
You're not a freak of nature. The truth is this, Isaiah. Your family cared so much about you, they stuck around after they died. That's all you should take from this.
But it was my own incompetence in the first place that got them killed.
Okay,
I have to live with this, Aethys.
how did you get your whole clan killed? How did you alone do that?
As I couldn't protect them.
Okay, that doesn't. That's not your fault. Come on, I was raised in a monastery. Just because you can't protect someone doesn't mean you failed them. If anything, you failed yourself, Isaiah. You're upset with yourself. You didn't fail them. They were supposed to protect you. They were your family, too.
Know that you're not trying to pin blame on anyone. I would suggest not putting the blame on them.
Blame doesn't belong
if
on you
anybody
either.
is going to die, it's probably going to be the tabaxi fox that did this.
If we ever find them, you let me know and I'll help you. But this
Yes.
Willow fella, friend of yours, we've been looking. That's the one you're looking for, right?
Yes.
And he's a Kinku?
Yes. Unless I heard that he was someplace in the Snowdown Keep, but he was moved before were able to talk.
I see.
And
So
I was
that-
also a little predisposed at the time,
Yeah,
being
you were in
changed to a
jail.
wall.
Yeah, I remember. The rock and everything. It had to have hurt.
It fucking did.
Probably don't want to think about that. Sorry.
He takes another sip of the tea.
I'll leave you now, but you gotta remember, Isaiah, you're the good guy here. You're not the villain. And before he can answer, Aethys just leaves. He leaves the cup of tea with him and goes back to his bed and his tent and sleeps.
All right.
I want y'all to know Valgan was probably snoring.
I was incredibly tempted during that whole soul bearing speech.
Oh, what's going on here, folks?
To just
Snore.
Harvin
Roll
to like
snore.
poke his head out of the dirt and go, "If I may interject." Okay. So, long rest. Harvin is back down to 0 exhaustion. Valgrim is back down to 1. It is the 22nd of chess.
Okay, back to me then.
Y'all can move like silence in the P, like the P in pterodactyl.
Can move in the P. That is 2d20s. I'm a fucking moron.
And
I got a 12.
yeah, didn't even call it. Oh wait, you're doing like I'm stupid.
51.
No event.
Excellent.
Y'all riding through the night?
I think we should sleep so Valgum can get fully
Okay.
back, and then we can start going ham again. Well, we're almost to the coast. There's no point. We should just keep our schedule as it is.
Okay. So, night of sleep, alarm spell. No event.
Is Gump with any of y'all?
Yeah, Gump's with me. He's being an annoying asshole.
Oh, okay.
Not much changed.
Okay.
Nope,
So
not at all.
that's me back to full.
Back to
normal.
no exhaustion.
And it's also back to you moving the piece.
Oh.
Cool. Bam.
Yes, I get it.
Bam.
So sad. So sad.
And
All right.
bam, bam. 42.
Ooh.
G2. Bom, bom, bom.
Well,
Had to happen sometime.
it's gonna have to be something about the universe, yeah?
Jesus, give me a second. Sorry.
Wheel of torture.
Yeah. Torture.
Barking. Quiet time.
Okay.
His Kong should still be downstairs. I filled it with peanut butter.
So he's just being.
So he's literally just being vindictive. Thanks, Gump.
Hurtful. All right. So, in the night, there's a very brief ring, and as soon as that happens, Valgum, you also hear footsteps, like going away from you.
I gotta peek my head out of my tent.
You do so, but you don't see anything in the distance or like anything along the coast or anything.
All right. Well,
Wait.
I'm gonna send the owl out.
You send out your familiar.
Oh, I just wow, we all have a familiar. That's really cool.
Yep.
I don't have a familiar. I have a pet. Weirdo.
Well, I mean, we all have some sort of animal companion.
Jackal.
My companion being myself.
Your companion is your dead fucking family.
All the bees.
Bees.
The soul bees.
Soul bees. All right. So,
bees, if you will.
Bees.
Bowls.
do you send? Do you give the owl a specific command?
I'm gonna have it scout around the area to like, take a look around, see what it can see if it sees anything moving away from us.
Hi guys.
It does so. And what's your passive perception?
My passive perception. My passive perception's an 11.
Okay, then you want to actually roll perception?
Sure.
Go for it, my dude.
11.
An 11.
All right. Well, nothing's immediately obvious.
We're all woken by this, right?
Valgum sets the alarm typically to include everyone that you're traveling with. So yeah,
Yes.
I'd like to make a perception check as well.
go ahead.
Poke my head out. Hearing the fluttering of owl wings. That is a 10.
Nothing.
Damn. Must have been the wind.
I must have been wind.
I'm gonna
Aethys?
check my bags, make sure nothing's
What
been
am I
taken.
fucking rolling perception because they both failed?
Yep.
Huh. Okay. I have a
Well,
passive of 16.
we got media. Okay, we didn't
Okay,
fail.
you
we
have a
got
passive of
mediocre.
16. That's the passive.
Yeah.
The passive is enough.
Okay.
You see that there is a parchment that's sort of like tucked away next to Valgum's tent.
I pick it up and hand it to him.
What's this? I'm gonna take a look at it.
You open it up, and it reads in a very familiar handwriting. Dr. Caston, I hope that you know what to do with this. Hurt them with their own power. Sincerely, a friend. And it is a scroll of vampiric touch.
Nice. Yes, I'm gonna immediately scurry back in the tent and pull out the stitch bound and summon my quill and write it in there.
New knowledge.
New knowledge.
Is it just me or is that fella,
Indubitably.
is it just me or is that fella talking to his book?
It's just a thing. Ignore it.
Yeah. Don't question it. That's nothing harmful.
Y'all are some weirdos, he says as he pokes his head back into his hammock that he's got balled up in a tree.
I need you to understand what you just said was partial and erroneous.
I don't know what that means. Either of it.
Okay.
Ooh.
I need you to understand something about Harvin here. His intelligence is 8, but his wisdom's 20.
I see.
Hell yeah. High wisdoms, baby. Looks back at Havoc with the 22.
Alright, so the night passes, nothing else of note happens.
I get it, because he got a note.
Haha. That was totally intentional. Anyway. It is now the 24th of chess. You guys being at the waterline basically means that Harvin can just go boo, and you guys can now travel up the river. And of course, this is not exactly a fast boat, so it's still only 2 squares a day, but his boat. Oh. He also needs to roll in case there's an ocean event in that 2 tiny little section.
Please, God, no.
You guys think that was a 4 or a 40?
I hope to
Please don't
God
tell
it
me
was the 40.
4.
You're right.
It's a 40?
Yep.
Oh, thank God. It still means event, but
But it doesn't mean bad event necessarily.
Okay. So, as you guys are traveling, you guys see you see a single man while you're crossing this channel who's currently trying to swim the whole thing. And he has a look of terror in his eyes as he's panicked swimming towards the mainland.
You good?
He's just like, have to get away.
From?
The things on that island, the things I've seen.
Oh, yeah, you
Dude,
know,
what'd
it's
you
probably not
say?
a bad idea to go away from that island. Good luck swimming.
Safe travels, partner. That's a real weirdo.
pal.
That's a real weirdo.
Man.
This island can't be that bad.
Well, we can only find out. And Isaiah takes another sip from the teacup and, I guess, continues sitting in the boat.
Yep.
All right. So, given that this is like a little raft that can float along the river passively, you guys don't. You guys can move while long resting. So,
Oh, excellent.
Nice.
an additional
Oh.
2 squares as long as you're on the river.
This doesn't matter, but I failed to mention that when I say Isaiah's drinking from the teacup, it's more like he's taking a shot.
He just sort of like throws it back.
Yep.
It's pretty funny. Are you guys gonna move your extra 2?
Let's fucking go!
Yeah, might as well.
Oh, whoops.
All right.
And then I will roll look.
It is. Well, no, that was just your passive stuff. You get 2 more before you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you're on a little float.
Alright, so that's the extra 2.
Yeah, you guys are now at a point where by the end of your hypothetical event, you'll be able to see both northern and southern Isafeld.
Fuck yeah.
But you gotta roll luck in case there's something terrifying happening to you.
In case. That's me, right?
Yep.
I believe so.
41.
Event.
Alright. What is this event?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah, kinda.
Oh.
Yeah.
So. Oh, okay. Sick. About halfway through the day, you guys notice that it gets to be a little dark outside, even though it's like roughly noon.
Huh.
Should be very bright, sunny, but it almost looks like there are clouds overhead that are about to start storming on you, except when you look up, these aren't normal clouds. They're blood red in color and are all sort of moving at the same speed in the same direction. They're all moving sort of northwest.
Something tells me those might be our culprits.
As you say this, a single drop of blood hits your forehead.
Yeah.
Well, I think that proves it.
Alright.
And after a couple more seconds, a torrential downpour of blood rain happens.
No.
To which Harvin first sort of puts a hand over his face so that none of the blood gets in his mouth as he speaks, and he says, "Oh, this kind of weather's pretty normal up here, actually. At least it has been for the last few years."
That's not a good thing.
At all.
Ah, it's fine.
I don't think it is.
I really don't think it is.
Hadn't hurt me yet, and I went streaking in it once.
Of course you did.
Got me kicked out of Northern Isafeld, I'll tell you what.
I'm not surprised.
So, once the blood rain subsides, it's pretty close to nighttime, so you guys get your 2 free squares, consume a day of rations. Guys, float on by. And I need to. The game's breaking down. I'm not even remembering how I'm supposed to do things. Okay. Another
Legit!
41. Jesus.
Hey, we just be rolling 40s tonight.
Hey.
Okay, give me a second.
Uh-oh.
So, as you guys are traveling, you hear some noises. There's no ring ding 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 because these noises aren't coming from nearby. But could I get a perception check from everyone?
Hey, dirty 20.
30, 20. What the fuck?
Dirty 20.
30-20.
Hey,
It's
24.
a sequel to that old game 2040.
Non-nat
Math
20.
is hard. 16.
Okay. So it was a 16, nat 20, and a 30-20. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Let me go ahead and roll one for good old Harvin. Okay. He also gets high enough.
Can't pass that shit.
About soon.
Whoop!
Give me a second while I set this up. I know how to use tabletop. I have 800 hours in it.
Me too.
I don't misclick everything every time ever.
Yeah, you do.
Shut the fuck up.
No.
Get the hell out of your mouth! My game, my rules.
Mind freak.
Mine's right! I hated that show.
I thought it was fine when I was like 12.
Yeah, when you were 12.
I just don't like Chris Angel.
Yeah, it's a fucking prick.
Like most people, he's chilled out with age. Okay, let me go ahead and... I hope you all don't consider me lazy, but
No. Ah! Ow.
this right here is going to be your boat. Except it
Yay.
doesn't get small enough. Pretend that's only a 3x3. Actually, that's fine. And let me get a token for Harvin.
Oh, what a lovely map.
Thank you.
Oh, lovely map.
Did you make this yourself?
Nope.
Ah. Oh, I see. Dr. Mapso.
Thank you, Dr. Mapso.
They put this one.
Wonderfully astounding creation.
They put this one out there for free, so I don't feel bad. Okay, so there we go. Everyone in their place. So everyone who got above a 15, which I think is just everyone,
Mm-hmm.
all hears hushed murmurs of goblins going, All right, get ready. Get your arrows out. They're not even gonna see what's coming. With every so often, hearing a larger creature just go, "Shut up! They're gonna hear you."
Can we see any of them?
As you open your eyes, yes.
Uh, excellent. You said goblins too?
Uh-huh. As you guys are floating along, do you feign sleep or do you just hop up immediately?
I want to feign sleep and talk in this orc's head.
All right.
Be
Does
within
that
60
require a
feet.
wisdom save or?
No, I'm just gonna talk to him.
Okay.
Isaiah was not going to feign sleep.
Okay.
This just says in this orc's head. This is your god. Bow.
I'm gonna need a persuasion.
Okay. Ooh,
Nice.
It's not great. It's not great. +2. 10.
Defender wins. Or no, wait. Nope. Never mind. He doesn't get a bonus to insight. So he just sort of looks up at the sky, confused.
Shit, I didn't think that would work. Great. I want to throw my sword at him.
All right, the surprise round from you, I guess, instead of what they were trying for.
Um.
I would like Isaiah to do it as well.
Oh yeah, no. I'm straight up going to activate my rage and attempt a intimidation check.
25 to hit.
I mean, that's gonna hit.
8, epic. Now I do a D4 of radiance, you said?
Yep.
Okay. Wow. Oh, I rolled the wrong damage dice anyway.
Ow.
I rolled a D10. I'm supposed to roll a D8 when I throw it. Okay. Sure, whatever.
Okay.
Wow.
It's got all the extra damage possible.
This is a +1 sword, right?
Yep.
So that is +4 damage.
Okay, so it's actually a
7
decent amount.
damage. And I actually want a stunning strike him.
Oh, okay.
Wait, no, I think I have to hit with my actual fist for that. Hold on. I don't want to break the rules. Hold on.
If I recall correctly, it is a melee attack.
It's a melee attack. Yep. And this is a ranged attack. So nope. Never mind.
Okay. Okay. Now, as for that intimidation check,
I'm going to use the. I'm going to use my rage and activate the form of the beast with the bear head and
Okay.
just let out a loud roar.
go ahead and roll that intimidation.
And I'd like to use human determination to give myself an advantage on this check.
Oh, I thought that was only on saving throws. Take.
Nope. Nice. That is a 19 to an intimidation check.
19. Okay. That's incredibly fucking tragic because all these goblins in this orc have flat rolls. So they are all a little freaked out by you. They are going to use their time to duck behind rocks for cover. And that is when we're actually going to roll initiative.
Oh, yeah.
21. Finally, Aethys goes first. Finally. God damn it.
Oh, that's so very trash.
Goddamn 21. Are you kidding me?
Feel bad. That's a 22 for Adderby.
I hate this goddamn
Okay.
fucker.
That's okay. I only got a 15.
I fucking hate this goddamn fucker.
Hey, buddy, I got 6.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to go fast.
I have winged boots.
It doesn't mean you go fast, it means you go in the air.
All right, Adderby takes his turn. Oh, and by the
fuck
way,
off.
the
He's
raft.
asleep.
No, he heard it. The raft is also going to move on his turn. So 5, 10, 15, 20. And Harvin. Oh, wait, before I go through that, let me go ahead and make it to where people can actually see what the fuck is going on.
Literally, what the fuck?
Whoops.
Literally.
I fucked up.
The technical difficulties.
It's gonna be a technical difficulty later when we take break, but it isn't one now. Okay. And also I will change Harvin to green. Okay. He is going to ready that silver hunting rifle. Go. Yeah. I did not mean to do that. Left. Left is a 16.
Yeah!
That hits. A whopping 4 damage to that goblin. Whoops. That goblin right there.
Ow.
Aethys?
Perfect. I'm going to jump off. 5, 10, 15, 20. Is this a sheer face or is it like levels I can jump up?
It's not level. You will have to like climb it.
Okay.
It is sort of like rounded over, so an athletics check to climb it will be easy.
I don't want to use athletics, so it's a problem here. Hold on, I think I have a thing.
Oh boy.
Yes, Step of the Wind. My jump distance is doubled. I would like to jump this.
Oh, all right.
25, 30, 35, 40. And since I stepped up the winded, I can move again as a bonus action. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Jesus Christ.
And then I would like to use my action to bully
Looks
this
right.
man with my fists.
All right, go ahead.
My sword is still stuck in a goblin.
Oh, I was stuck in an orc.
That one. Wow. With advantage, that's still a fucking... Oh, well, I don't even have advantage, so that's just 2 of my rolls. None of those hit. Both of those are
Alright.
+6.
So you throw forward one fist, you throw forward another. The orc grabs the second one and just growls in your face. Got you by the hand.
Great.
Valgum,
Okay, so question for you.
I have an answer for you.
Now for the where was it?
Where's my key card?
Okay, so with my ability with the Awakened Spellbook, I can change damage type of spells. Now the text is written says must be same level as the spell slot I expend.
Mm.
the latter spell must be of the same level. Are you using that rule?
I feel like it gimps you a little bit, so I can rule it cool and say that that doesn't really matter.
Okay. I was only curious. Then if that's the case, cool. That changes what I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cast. Can I see up here, by the way, this cliff face?
Yes, but these two goblins have half cover.
Okay. How far is the distance on the frost ball? Is it still just the
Hey
20
guys,
feet?
look, a texture stuck in a dice.
Okay.
That's
Could
fun.
Okay, if I cast spell here, 5, 10, 15, 20, it would hit all of them. Okay. But would it hit us? Hmm.
I think you may get Harvin with it.
Yeah, okay. How far is it? 150 feet? $100. Okay, cool. So then over here, I'm gonna cast Glorioso's Frost Ball, except I'm going to tweak it,
Oh.
and I'm going to make the damage type. For this particular cast, I'm going to use the. I'm going to use shock, basically lightning damage.
Oh, okay. Okay, so they are all going to roll to get out of the way. What's the DC?
My spellcasting DC. That's the DC is 14.
Okay, so literally only the orc succeeds. Go ahead and roll the damage.
All right.
What starts out as a small crystal of ice in your fingertip, as you shoot it forward, begins to crackle with electricity instead. As it reaches its point, it blasts forward.
The 12 lightning damage.
Okay.
That's me.
So that's enough to put these three goblins down to breathing heavy.
And the orc, I believe, takes half, so
Yep,
6 from him.
he has taken it. Is that
All
your
right.
turn?
That's me. Yeah.
All right. Enemies.
How many times can I use that feat? I'm curious. I've never used it.
So all the orcs shout their command for fire. 6 of them aiming at the boat. 3 of them aiming at unfortunate Aethys.
They're aiming bows at me.
Crossbows, yep. But you have one hand
Perfect.
who is currently. You have one hand that's still in the orc's grasp.
All I need is one hand.
All right, let's start with Aethys's 3. Okay, so that's a 15, an 11, and a nat 20. 2 of those hit.
15 does not hit. Excuse you. I have an armor class of 16.
Ah. So my sheet is.
And with the nat 20, roll that fucking damage. I'm gonna try to catch that bitch.
Okay.
So you can reduce it by 10.
Oh, sure enough. It's not enough.
17.
So
So
yeah,
I
you
catch that shit.
you grab it. You catch the bolt before it gets you right in
which
the
goblin shot me?
artery. This one right here.
That's
Yeah,
the one who
cleanest
crit
shot.
me.
Yep.
I look at him and I snap the bolt. I'm not going to waste a key point.
Goblin just growls. The other 6 bolts are going to be targeted at the inhabitants of the raft. 2 at Valgum, 2 at Harvin, 2 at Isaiah. These 2 at Valgum.
Jeez, I didn't think this through.
12 and 19.
Well, 12 is at armor class. The 19 definitely hits because I did not do the smart thing a wizard should do.
Okay. Well, half of 1 is just 1, so that's whatever. So you take...
Take a half hit point.
Oh no, it reduces it to 1 because it's technically 2 damage because it's plus 1. So that's 9
Yeah,
damage total, and I need a con save from you.
Okay, lovely. Here it goes.
Hey,
17.
thank God. Poison's a bitch.
So you feel that there was liquid on the 2 bolts that just went into your chest, but its effects are either non-immediate or you have successfully overcome them. Next, 2 at Isaiah. That's a 13 and 11. Doesn't do anything.
Yep.
2 at Harvin. 1 hits Harvin.
Can I telepathically say to Isaiah, get my sword?
I can absolutely do that.
That's 9 damage to Harvin, and he is going to roll a con save. And fail. You guys notice Harvin sort of visibly lurch forward a little bit.
Ooh.
What in the hell? Isaiah?
You are not allowed to die.
Excellent. Excellent. I have 40 feet worth of movement.
Yes, you
And
do.
I'm going to be using my flying boots. So
Oh, fuck. I know Orcish.
I also know well,
Why do I
don't.
know Orcish?
no wait, I might be talking out of my ass.
Well, they haven't been speaking it, so it doesn't necessarily matter.
No, I know. I just remembered
no.
that. I know Abyssal and Orc.
Oh wow.
And Elvish, of course.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 25, and I'd like to bring my war pick down on this orc's head.
You may try.
You may try.
And I'm going to use a reckless attack.
Throw a goblin at me so I may use my new spell at him.
Thank Christ. Because that's going to be a 16.
The 16 hits.
Hell yeah. So it's a D8.
Shit.
Sheesh.
Oh, that's not the right one.
Sheesh.
Hell yeah!
Sheesh.
8 plus 5.
8 plus
13
5.
damage.
Alright, you bring it down on his head. You hear an audible crack as it goes through bone, but doesn't sort of like cave it in. He's looking bloody but pissed. First this little trinket, then you do that.
And as a bonus action, I'd like to yank Aethys' blade out of him.
Contested strength check. Or no, wait, never
Oh,
mind.
no, you don't have to. You don't have to. It's not a strength check. It's literally just grabbing my sword off the ground.
No, it's stuck in the orc is the thing.
Well, even if it was, it's a lightsaber, so it wouldn't be hard to pull out.
Yeah, it's. I said contested strength because I forgot that it was stuck in him, not in his hand.
Oh, gotcha.
So yeah, you just pull it and it comes out, blood pouring out. But
Thank
while
you.
you're Isaiah, while you're holding it, its light dims and the hilt goes, or the blade goes back into the hilt.
Excellent.
Just keep that on you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Keep that motherfucking thing on you.
Keep that motherfucker bang on me. Warm up when need it.
Next is Atterby. It's going to roll a con save real fast.
Where in 2 levels I can just bamf it back to my side at any time.
Balgam, you see as Harvin all of a sudden falls to his knees. And he begins to breathe with a lot of difficulty.
Ooh.
But this does not prevent him from taking the silver rifle and attempting to give Aethys a little bit of a hand by targeting this goblin. And his gun jams.
Oof.
Guy's not having a great fight.
No, he's not.
Oh, and also,
He did too well against the moose.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And a very quick barge.
It is just a little raft.
Right.
Aethys,
Great. I would like to, first of all, punch this guy twice.
okay. Only got the one hand, so it's going to be a little double up.
Yeah. That is a 9 and a 19, respectively.
The 19 hits.
Perfect. What's my monk dice right now? 5th is d6. Okay. 8 damage. I pop him in the face.
Could you go ahead and give me a strength check real fast?
Sure. I'm not strong. That's a 10.
Okay, so he still has hold of your arm, but
I don't need 2 arms to beat the fuck out of this man.
he is
Honestly.
bleeding out of his nose a little bit. It's like that one bit from it's like that one bit from Dragon Ball Z Abridged where it's just like just punch over and over and over again. That's just his hell right now.
Great. Can I not move and use that action instead to cast a spell? Or does it have to be an attack?
What? Yeah, you can go ahead and do a spell. What you doing?
Great. I would like to command him.
Oh, I see.
He has disadvantage on this wisdom save because of my thing.
Yep.
And he also doesn't know I do it.
Okay.
Got to beat a 14 on a wisdom save.
You got a 12.
Okay. My command is let go.
He just slowly releases.
Great. And I'm going to bonus action, flurry of blows, punch him in the face twice again.
Hell yeah.
Fuck this guy.
Release me!
Don't touch me. Another 9 and another 19.
Wow.
The 19 hits again.
Perfect. 10 damage. No, 12 damage. No, 10 damage.
Jesus Christ. He just covers his face with all the beatings that you're giving him.
And since I hit him with that, I learn any damage vulnerabilities, resistances, or condition vulnerabilities or resistances.
Okay. He has none of those with an exception. It seems as though the armor that he and the other orcs are wearing, and to a lesser extent the goblins, they got little bits and pieces of it, give them immunity to fire damage.
Okay. Great. I'll say in the rest of my team's head, don't use fire damage.
Awesome.
And that's my turn.
Okay. So, alright, so it is Valgum's turn.
Okay, so no fire damage. But also, just mage armor.
Smart.
Okay.
It'll put me, I believe, at 15. But mage armor is a actual spell, so I don't have any good bonus actions to use.
And don't move and take the dodge action.
Yeah, I'll do that.
That's the thing you can do.
That way they'll have disadvantage to hit your mage armor. And decide what spell you're gonna fucking destroy their houses with next turn.
I'm gonna burn your house down with the lemons.
Cave Johnson rant is too good.
It is. Valium, is that it? Or
Yeah, that's it. Throw one of those goblins at me. I want to use my new spell.
Alright, it is now the enemy's turn. The orcs command fire.
I can shove a goblin off a cliff if you want.
Isaiah is taking 3 attacks. Aethys is taking 3 attacks. The
Bring
people on the
it.
ship. Harvin is taking 1. Valgrim's taking 2. So first and foremost, our good friend Aethys.
Bring it.
One of the crossbows shatters to pieces.
Goblins.
And none of them actually hit. Isaiah.
I'll have to try harder than that.
Goblins that aren't part of the Golden Fleet.
Isaiah, does a
16.
17 hit?
Yeah, 17 does hit.
All right, I need a con save from you.
Oh, a con save, you say?
You take 5 damage, and I need that con
Oh
save.
shit.
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
Dude, if those goblins are firing crossbows at Isaiah at point blank range, they have hella disadvantage.
I really do.
Unless they have crossbow
Is that-
expert.
That's cocked.
Where is it? Oh,
It's literally cocked.
yeah, it was. I give you the okay.
What the fuck? Alright.
Why does that happen in this campaign more than any other one?
Okay, that's much better. That's 17.
That indeed
cost.
This
passes.
table's cursed.
Woo!
All right.
So 5 damage to my 71.
1 to Valgum. At disadvantage because dodge. Miss. 1 at Harvin. Miss. Isaiah.
It's just my turn?
No, I said your name because I really like it.
Thank you. Well, the only thing I can think to do is just take a huge chunk off of this orc's nose with my fucking bear jaws.
Okay.
Nom.
No. No, it's always a reckless attack. Nice. That is a 9 plus 8. So that is a 15 to hit.
That's a what
that's
to
a
hit?
16.
16.
Yeah.
That hits just barely, but it hits. Damage.
My damage.
Your
So
Damaggio
since
summoner?
this is Damaggio summoner. So it deals 1d8, and I regain a number of hit points equal to my proficiency bonus, but I am not under half health. So a d8 plus 5. That's 9 damage.
Okay then. This orc is bleeding profusely and is breathing very, very heavily.
And I'd like to spit his nose back in his face.
It is Atterby's turn. He's going to make his con save. Oh, just barely succeeds that one.
Oh, man.
Still on his knees, gasping for breath.
Oops. Jesus Christ.
But he is going to, seeing the trend of everyone targeting the orcish leaders, he is going to aim his rifle at the orc that is furthest. And hit.
Yeah!
Ding.
Yeah!
7 damage.
Woo! Yeah, doggy.
And the boat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sails long. Aothas.
Ao's ass. Ao's ass.
You
Okay,
got
here's what
both
I want to do.
hands.
I got both hands, and they're about to both meet this dude's face.
Ah, I see. The tried and true method.
Indeed. All right. The lowest one is a 17.
Both
No,
hit.
it's 18.
Both hit.
Perfect. This plus 8. 14 damage. Bow, bow.
This orc is now breathing heavy.
Great. I would like to use my martial arts and hit him once more.
Ooh.
Smack him.
Well, that's not great.
Punch forward. He grabs your arm again, and this time headbutts you. Rolling to hit. But it doesn't really do much.
I catch his forehead. And this time, instead of trying to wrestle him out of my grasp, I'm not going to move, so I'm going to use an action to telekinetically push him into this goblin.
Okay, is that a strength save for him, or
That is a... Let me see. I think so, but I want to make sure. Pretty sure it's a strength save. Strength saving throw, DC is 15.
okay? So he gets a 12 or higher, he succeeds.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
unfortunately.
he succeeds. Correct. Damn.
Uh,
That's me.
Malcolm?
Alrighty then.
I really wish I had my sword.
Okay. What's the range on this again? That okay. Never mind. You know what? Tried and true, another frostball. Except this time I'm gonna let it be a frostball.
Okay.
Fuck yeah. Freeze them some bitches.
Oh. No
Oh, they
successes.
all failed. Holy shit.
No successes across the board.
Yo.
Hit us
Do
with
you have a
that.
powered spell?
I
I already rolled. Doesn't matter.
yeah.
Wow.
8 damage.
Yeah.
These are goblin sickles now.
Hell yeah.
All of them had exactly 8 health left. The orc is
Nice.
still standing, cold and breathing heavy.
Perfect.
Enemy turn. This orc is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Can't say I blame him.
The other ones with their goblin still in tow say
Come on. I'm ready.
to fire. The one that broke his crossbow before pulls out another one comically.
Of course he does.
3 at
Come on. Hit me with your best shot.
3 at Aethys, 3 at Isaiah. These are the ones at Aethys. The same one. The crossbow crumbles in his hands again.
If you have another, I'm going to be upset. Those second two definitely hit.
He leans over, reaches into his friend's bag, and pulls out one. All right, so the other two definitely hit, you say?
Yeah.
They're an 18 and a 21. Okay, yeah.
Okay, I can... Okay. When hit by a ranged attack, it doesn't say there's a limit, so I'm going to roll this for both of them.
All right. Gotta absorb 7 damage.
Well, that is 17 or 18
So you
on just the first one. And
Jesus.
then I get a +8. So
Monks
that's a
are fucking
12
crazy,
on the
dude.
second one. Just don't shoot a monk.
Honestly,
So you
Stab
cross your
them.
arms and grab both of them before they hit.
Well, no, I still have my hand grabbed by the orc, so I grab the arrow in
Oh,
one
you
hand and then
got
catch
it in
it with
between
the
fingers.
Yeah. You think you're so good.
It's unfair.
You know what? I'll use the key point. I'm gonna throw the arrow that I caught into the face of this orc.
All right, roll the hit.
He just takes the one they
11.
caught with the 2 fingers,
That
jams it in his
misses.
eye.
Frick. Okay, I wasted the key point. That's okay though.
You throw it at him, and it just sort of dinks off his armor, and he just growls at you.
doesn't go as high as you wanted it to.
All right. Frozen table. Okay. Isaiah, these 3 are for you. That's an 18, a 19, and a 10.
Yeah, the 18 and 19 hit.
Okay, this +2, and I need that con save.
Are you raging?
Yeah.
You have advantage on that con save.
Also, you
Excellent.
only take 5 damage.
That is a 15 on the con save.
That is at the DC. Defender wins.
Hell yeah.
So you feel this. You definitely feel whatever's coated on these bolts leaching into your bloodstream, but you're just built different. So
He built different.
you're good.
I used to chug this shit when I was a kid.
You chug
Anyways.
shit as a kid.
Shit chugger!
Shit, shit!
It just reminded me of the I eat
What,
pieces of shit like you for breakfast.
You eat shit?
You eat shit for breakfast?
I love that bit. Okay, Isaiah, your turn.
No,
Hell yeah.
no barking.
Fuck it, I'm gonna give this orc an Irish goodbye.
Boy, good boy.
Uh-oh. Wait, what?
I'm a merc his ass.
Oh. That's not what an Irish goodbye is.
That's an
Yeah,
18.
you leave without saying anything. Like his life is leaving his body without Isaiah saying anything.
That's an 18 to hit with my war pick.
Okay. That's a 14, you said?
18.
18, that hits. No, I think that what he's going for right now, I would call a Marie Antoinette haircut.
Yeah, and 10 damage.
Yep, so you swing your pick wide and cave in this orc's skull.
And
And
I'd like to how much would goblins weigh?
I don't like that question. I don't like it one
Less than
bit.
40 pounds.
Less than 40 pounds.
Unless they're wearing heavy armor.
They are wearing armor, but not heavy armor.
And my strength is a 17. So I think I'd like to make a grapple check to pick up this goblin.
Okay. Gotta beat a 9.
That's a 17 plus 6.
So you pick this thing up by the leg and it's just screaming the whole time.
Excellent. I'm going to move 40 feet with my winged boots.
This boy's gonna attack of opportunity you with a dagger. Go and quickly stab at you tootsies. And lose the dagger in the bushes.
The dagger breaks against Isaiah's skin.
It's around this point when I'm 30 feet in that I'm going to drop the goblin into the river.
Okay.
35 and 40.
Wait, are you within 60 feet of me? 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. I have to get 1, 2, 3 tiles closer to you. Okay, I can do that.
Okay.
I could bonus action dash.
No, could you throw my sword though?
Yeah, I can do that.
Just
That'd
in
be-
my general vicinity, I could snatch it out of the air.
Hell yeah. What was that roll for?
That was Adderby's con save. That's the last one they has to make before the poison wears off.
Can I make a strength check to throw at the sword?
Yeah, sure. I'll say that's a bonus action.
Hell yeah. That's a nat 20.
That is a natural 20. You summon forth as much strength as you can, and not only do you get it close enough for him to telepathically grab, Aethys, you see as this hilt comes flying, it bonks the orc on the top of the head and lands in your hand.
Dunk. Ah, perfect.
Okay.
And as it meets your grasp again, it glows and the sword's blade flickers out again.
Well, you're screwed.
Adderby is going to go ahead and get back up to his feet, and he is going to. Well, he doesn't want to steal the glory from Aethys there. He's just going to fire at these goblins who are still going to be taking pot shots. That's a natural 20, and because of the effect,
goblin's head?
and because of the effect of his rifle, he gets another attack.
Oh my
As long
god,
as it's
does he
on a
have
different
fucking
target.
piercer?
He doesn't have a piercer, but he's got something. That one's gonna hit. So first goblin takes this. Ow. And it still gets him to breathing heavy. And the other goblin takes this. Okay. So you guys see this first shot shoot out, and you see Harvin flip the entire gun upside down, load a new clip, and while handling it by the sort of bolt to reload it, flicks it forward and then flips it back up before firing again. It's a very flashy sort of reload.
I was gonna say Aethys doesn't notice, but my passive perception's really high, so I really do, and I have to admit it. God damn it.
1, 2, whoops, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What's going on with this goblin? He got thrown in the water?
Yep.
Yeah, I literally just picked him up by the leg and just dropped him over the water as I was crossing over the river.
Aethys?
Great. I'm gonna stab this man with my sword.
You may try.
Right. Sure. God fucking damn it. That's a 10. Oh, wait, I have 2 attacks. Alright, that's better. That's 21.
That hit.
Fucking die. This plus 4. 10.
Where are you aiming?
His center mass.
You slam it directly into his gut, and you see as his mouth that towers over top of you just lets out a torrent of blood that just pours all over you before it falls backwards.
Disgusting. And I would like to run forward.
Ow.
And wow. Yeah. I'm gonna for the love of God, please. I'm going to, as a bonus action, telekinetically shove this goblin this way. Come, please stop.
Okay, let's see. That's a 9. Shut up. That's a 9.
A 9 for what? A save?
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes 10 feet this way.
And he is going to take this much falling damage. Ah!
I'd like to jump down and land on top of him.
Okay, you got that slow fall bullshit that monks do, so.
Yep. And I have 10 feet of movement. Hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep. 35, 40. Actually, 35, 40. And that's my turn.
Okay. Belgium.
Okay.
I love saying Valgum's name wrong because when you call him Valgum, it sounds like he's a brand of penis enlargement pill.
Ask your doctor if Valgum is right for you.
5. Come on. A little further. Damn.
He's
Such
25
spells,
feet.
huh? Yeah, I know. All right. Apocalypse taser.
That
Okay.
man has like 3 health left. Don't waste a spell slot.
Okay, fine.
Apocalypse Witch Bolt is a cantrip.
No,
I
we're
believe.
not. No, it's not. It's a first level spell.
Ah, you're right. You're right.
So if he is at such low HP, then it's probably going to be it's going to be a frostbite.
Nice.
So he needs to make a con save.
Ah!
Cold!
Oh yeah, he's got like. Well, hey, dude.
Cool. That means I
Goblin.
Go
roll a
ahead and-
2d6, yeah?
Go ahead and roll twice as many dice as you would.
Oh,
That's a natural one.
because it's 2 at 5th level, isn't it? Yeah, so
Oh look, man, it's a goblin.
he's a goblin sickle now.
Yep, that's more than his maximum HP was.
Remind me not to piss you off, Caston.
Oh, I don't think you got to worry about that one.
You're probably right.
Okay, that your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20. 4 shots, all at the boat. 2 at Valgum, 2 at Harvin. These are Valgum. Crossbow shatters.
And the other one is gonna hit especially if it's above 15.
Yeah, it's an 18.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be 6 damage to you, and I need a con save.
Ooh. Okay.
Don't worry. It's
Save.
poison. I can solve it once we're out of here. Have a medicine kit.
Okay.
You're
I
good.
think I'm good. You said how much damage?
6.
6. I mean, I'm not great, but
You'll be fine.
Harvin takes this at armor class, but he'll still have to make his save.
Sure.
It's 2 damage to him. And he passes. Okay. Honestly, you guys have the option of just coasting out of this and hoping that the bolts don't hit you from here on out.
yeah, I just need you to know something.
What's up?
When when I reach my point where I'm, quote unquote, when I'm half hit, when I'm bloodied,
Yep.
I'm breathing heavy.
Oh, geez.
I'm at
Less than 20 max HP.
I have 20 exactly.
Holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
I
really
haven't
good.
been hit once.
I've
Not
been
from a
hit
lack of
twice.
trying. Fuck you.
No, you're right. I just love Monk, dude.
Yeah, I bet you do. You like monk all over your mouth. Anyways.
I really need an ASI.
Isaiah?
Me too.
Yeah. I think I know what I can do this turn. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 70. I can make myself back onto the boat by just using my entire action and my boots of flying.
Yep.
So, and I will end my turn on the boat.
All right. Atterby is going to keep picking off stragglers. Missing, though. God damn it.
Yeah, damn it.
Aeofast.
And the boat moves, right?
Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. This bridge isn't here. Ignore that.
Oh, the bridge isn't there?
The bridge is not there.
Okay. I want to try to yoink this one down from the cliff too.
Okay.
Strength save. Gotta beat a 15.
Wait a second. Where's the one that was down here?
It's
Dead.
dead.
He's turned into a goblin sickle.
Oh, right. Weird. Okay. His strength save. That's a 14.
That does not succeed.
Ah! Lands on the rocks. Taking 5 damage.
Great. And I'm going to use my movement to 5, 10.
Not the
I'll
face,
use
not
my
the face!
action. I'll use my action to literally, as I'm running, jump up and kick him in the face from like a jump.
Not the face! Roll the hit.
Love that you have time to do this with your movement, and even if
13.
That hits.
Perfect. I'm not even using the sword that I have in my hand. 3 plus 4 is 7 damage.
He is breathing heavy.
You're kidding me.
Nope.
So they have more than 14 health.
Probably 18.
Oh, I have a second attack. I don't know why I'm worried. Flying
monks,
kick
man.
into punching him in the fucking face. God damn it, that's a 12.
That just barely misses.
Damn.
This is the part of the fight where the monk asks himself, is this worth flurry of blows?
I've already used my bonus action. I'm just going to leave 5, 10, 15, 20 plus 10. I'm at 35 to get on the boat.
The attack of opportunities misses.
He's prone.
Oh, fair enough.
He misses definitely.
Unless he landed on his feet, and then I'm more impressed than anything.
No, you're right. Valgum?
I'd imagine he would have landed on his face.
Oh shit, sorry.
What?
Okay. Harvin is injured too, yes?
A little bit.
Okay. Twin healing word. Myself and Harvin.
Ooh.
Oh, well, thank you, buddy.
It isn't going to be much because healing word is not the best
Yeah.
healing spell.
Healing word's best for just picking people back up.
Yeah, well, you can't pick yourself back up.
That's very true.
Well, he didn't get much out of his.
Yeah, how many? It's just the 1d4.
I believe so, yep.
That's why I'm trying.
1d4
I'm
plus
trying to
1.
get to the spell, but
No, I think healing word is 1d4 plus spellcasting modifier.
that's what I'm looking for.
So, what's spellcasting modifier?
Okay, hold on. I'm getting the
Yeah, 1d4.
yeah
plus
1d4 plus
spellcasting.
spellcast modifier, which is a plus 6.
Sick.
No,
Okay,
just
so
the
he-
spellcasting. Let's see your intelligence modifier.
My
now.
intelligence, which is not as high as I need it to be.
As much as I want Caston to have a 22 in intelligence.
No, he does not. He has a +2. No, a +3. So he
Okay.
gets a total of 4, and
Sick.
I get a total of 5.
Hey, nice.
Hell yeah.
That's got to put you back above breathing heavy there, right?
You would think.
It puts me at bloodied.
Oh no.
1 more point, and I'm breathing heavy.
Oh no.
Okay. Oh, I forgot. 1, 2, 3, 4.
This is why I need an ASI. I need to bump up both my con and my intelligence by 1.
This goblin stands up. 1, 2, 3. That's his full movement. Each person on the boat's going to be taking 1 bolt. Aethys. Breaks into pieces. Pulls out another one.
How many of
Christ.
these things do they have?
They just have bags just
Aethys.
full of
Or
hand
no, fucking.
crossbows.
That was Isaiah. It's just an 11. Valgum.
I swear to God.
Miss. And Harvin.
Okay.
Wait, is the one in the water shooting?
No, there's 4.
Oh no, you're right. Wow, that was sad.
The one in the
The
water
one
is
in the
actually
water is-
going to roll strength to try to get himself back towards shore.
Fail.
And
Perfect.
Yes!
Isaiah, are you doing anything, or are you just drifting on by?
At this point, I don't really think there's anything I need to do, but I am going to hold my action, just in case. Oh, whoops.
Jesus Christ. Isaiah is now under the boat. Hang on.
Yeah, whoops. My bad.
So, so before the top of the turn order, if any of you 3 would like to roll perception, you can.
Yes, I will.
See any. Even though I take negative.
That's literally worse than
Not a
my
negative.
passive.
I
God
get a
damn it.
+1, so 12.
If it's worse than your
Thinking
passive, you
Constitution
just-
again.
I'm going to use my passive and say it's a 14.
Mine's a 16.
Okay, well, in that case, Isaiah, you are able to identify that there is a sigil on all of the armor that these goblins are wearing. It's a small signet with a circle and 3 what look to be little golden flames with the words ROF in the center, or the letters ROF. I know how to speak.
Ring of Fire. These guys are working for the Ring of Fire. What?
Adderby is like, more reason to put him down, and it's gonna fire and hit. Yeehaw! Jesus. The one that's breathing heavy over here is still breathing heavy.
Christ.
Feel that. I feel that, Harvin.
And
I'm gonna use my attack to throw my sword
wait.
at this one.
wait, 1, 2, 3, 4.
5,
1,
10,
2, 3,
15,
4.
20, 25, 30, 30. Okay. I will move to here and throw my sword at this one.
Gonna boomerang blade it. I respect it.
I need him to die. Fuck! That's a 12.
That is just barely a miss. I'm sorry. But you can at least.
Yeah, I can use my bonus action to pull my sword back. I know. No, you know what? I'm not. This isn't like that. I'm just gonna pull my sword back and walk to the front of the boat.
Okay. Valgum, you got anything, or are you good?
Frostbite the one on the cliff.
Okay. Gonna roll that beautiful buttery con save. Got an 8.
God, Nate! Fuck yeah!
And he's gonna take 8 damage.
Jesus. So he's breathing heavy now.
Run away!
Nope. They seem determined.
They're gonna chase us down the river until we murder them all.
4 attacks. Whoops, I didn't mean to roll all of them at once, though. God damn it, of course one of them crit. Okay, so. These ones rolling up. Okay. This one's going to Valgum. That is a 19. 5 damage, and I need a con save.
Damn it. It's okay, it's okay. It's okay.
This one's to Isaiah.
My luck had to run out at some point. That's Nate.
Okay, cool. You feel your entire world slow. Everything in your mind is playing at about half speed. Everything outside of your mind, everything that you perceive is also going very slowly and is beginning to fuzz around the edges.
Do I take any poison damage?
Nope.
Okay.
This one's going to Aethys. That is a 21.
Please hit, please hit, please hit, please hit.
That's 21 with 2 damage.
I'm gonna catch that bitch. I got a +8, so I definitely catch it.
Yep.
I'm gonna throw it at this guy.
Okay, roll the hit.
My second to last key point. Motherfucker!
He's not dying, Andrew. He's not.
He's gonna die. Which one shot me? Which one specifically shot me?
The one that you frost bolted.
Alright, cool. He will freeze.
And the last one firing at Harvin. Nothing. Isaiah? Oh, wait, no. Goblin, strength check. Get out of river. Fails again.
Someone see if they can get him closer to me so I can sap all of his health.
Jesus Christ.
I'd love to, pal.
So, Isaiah? You good?
Yeah. I don't really have any ranged options.
Okay.
I mean, I could see if I have a hatchet in my inventory.
I mean, if you don't, then that's fine. This has pretty much just become a ranged battle.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, the only thing that I would be able to do is throw my hand axe, and I'd have disadvantage, I believe.
Harvin is going to fire and hit at armor class. Yeah! God damn!
Wow!
Dealing
Bro!
1
Okay.
damn.
Okay.
Gotta stop rolling like this.
Oh my god.
Harvin! Jesus.
I'm getting a long rest after this, yes?
Yeah.
Cool.
You also forgot to move the boat for Harvin's turn.
Oh, right. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
This guy's no longer within 60 feet, so I can't do anything. I'm just gonna skip my turn. I'm ready to get out of this.
Okay. Valgum, do you feel the same?
No. They're
Okay.
within 150 feet. I'm using my last second level spell slot.
Oh.
And using Frostball one more time. And right in the middle of these two. They're fucking dying.
Okay. They're going to make their dex save. One of them doesn't.
Okay. They're
That's a-
both...
That's a 16 and a natural 1.
So, one of them passes. And one of them clearly doesn't. Okay. And it's 46, I think.
The one on the riverbank, to be clear, is the one that passes. The one on the cliff face fails.
One takes half and one takes double.
They're both gotta be dead, dude.
Half, you say?
Well, the one that passed takes half of the 13.
Oh, well, nope, yep, they're both dead.
God.
Okay. 2 bolts, one to... Oh, and Valgum, it's your turn. Con save, please.
Yes.
I would like to take my turn now.
Nat 20.
Oh, you no longer feel the poison's effects. What do you want to do?
I want to stand in front of everybody and be prepared to catch the arrows that are coming at everybody else.
Sick. These 2 are going to you.
Valgum's gonna sit down.
Neither hit.
They just fucking miss.
Adaby's turn. Oh, wait. Goblin trying to get out of the river. Goblin trying to get out of the river. He can do it. Yeah!
Damn it.
He fishes
I'd
himself
like to
up
use my
off-
bonus action to push him back into the river.
Please do.
How far away
It's
can
a
you do
strike
that?
save, 15, 10 feet,
How far away can you do that from?
60 feet.
Okay. Poor little thing.
Not poor
that
little
guy.
thing.
Well,
Give bug.
12 to, or he's at 12.
He's back in the.
Poor thing.
It's just being spiteful at this point.
All right, so to expedite things, you guys travel out of the ambush. This guy travels a short while with you before being pulled underwater by a mysterious force you are not aware of.
Oh no.
The
And-
DM giving him mercy.
I pulled him underwater. Do you think that's mercy?
Well, he doesn't have to
Yes.
keep dealing with it.
Yes,
Because I can do this literally all day.
It's mercy because if he ever managed to make it to our boat,
We wouldn't do anything that's not kill him.
yeah, I was going to use vampiric drain and drain all his health and take it for myself.
It's okay, we can
Drink
get a
him like
long
a
rest
juice
on the boat
box.
now.
Yeah.
And that is where we are going to be taking our break. We are back.
Welcome back, everybody.
Yeah.
So I have adjusted y'all's place on the map.
Excellent.
You guys are now long rested. It is the 25th of chess. You
Chess,
guys-
sort of like the big game we're playing.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
That's some real shit you just said.
I don't know how to
Me neither.
minute. How do we play chess? Well, in this game of chess, the pieces all stand completely still, yet somehow inexplicably murder each other.
More like 3 pieces are moving around the board at,
True.
more than they should be.
And everything else is just doing fuck all.
So,
God, my back hurts from carrying this fucking team.
fucking what? You
Yeah.
guys can continue to move.
Our 3 collective backs hurt from carrying the Alabaster team.
Honestly.
You don't know who's been helping with that carrying, though.
Like we.
If it wasn't without one of the other pieces, you would never have gotten the Glorioso, at least not the method that you did.
Yeah, the rook, I get it. Right. What do we see?
So you guys are still on the riverbank. Your last little thing that happened was you finding the or discovering that the ambush for you in the night was coordinated by the Ring of Fire. At least that's the assumption.
I don't think the Ring of Fire would do this. I think that's pretty stupid of them, unless out of character. Glaive took the bait and became a member of the chain of command. But it doesn't sound like Glaive.
Back
He's a man
into
who
the
doesn't take
river.
orders.
We had
I don't
no
know,
idea
something's
why.
fishy. In character. Ring of Fire up ahead.
I mean, they could have literally just like come across a dead patrol from the Ring of Fire.
You're right. They could have stolen that shit for sure.
So, you guys see the very large mountains that make Kara's Vale very difficult to traverse or to.
Yeah, we should probably go the right way around those.
Which one's the right way?
The one where we head west right now.
West way. But
Well, I don't want to keep going north and loop around the top.
well, that ain't right.
What are you on about?
'Cause look, it's on the left.
Oh, my head hurts.
Not if you face south.
Ah, you're right. I'm sorry. Left? Wait, I'm confused.
That's why you're not talking. Guys, we need to turn left. I mean west! Fuck!
Belgium is actually rolling right now.
What's he rolling for?
Initiative to beat
Initiative.
your ass.
Oh, fuck.
Do you think Valgum could beat David in a fight?
No.
No magic, though?
No magic?
Well, probably not, because Belgium's only
Because I know Anthus or Isaiah would spank David. I
rude.
think he's got a good chance against Valgum if there's no magic allowed.
I'd have.
It'd be like if David fought a kindergartner.
Yeah, just gotta fall on him, right?
I would wipe the floor with him if magic is allowed, because I'm the DM. I can just say rocks fall on you.
You're right. That's a very ancient spell.
Damn.
Okay.
I can't wait to invoke that spell.
I forgot to do this during the break, so I will do it now. Gonna go ahead and adjust the map table again, just to make sure that it's easy to see what exactly is happening.
Kara's Vale. Kara's gonna fucking die.
I noticed that the river actually continues into the mountains.
It does.
Sounds like a nightmare.
Oh. There's a fork of the river that goes straight to Kara's Vale. Interesting. Perhaps we stay on the river then.
Maybe.
Oh.
Well.
There we go.
Woo!
You guys were
Right here.
right there. Yep. You guys are just south of the northern swamps of Red Marsh. Now, I will say, that right there, those two rivers don't connect. So you would have like a day in the mountains.
And he put his boat back in his backpack?
Well, sure. I do it all the time.
Excellent. Then, as we planned, through the mountains.
But I thought you said that we were going to go left. I mean,
Yes,
That
take the
way.
bend of the river that goes west.
right. Left. I don't remember.
Where the sun sets.
Sunset's in the sky.
Good fucking
Aye.
lord.
Really hope you kill a lot of vampires.
I hope so too. He, pulls out the silver again.
You know, for a
Under
hunter,
his breath, Aethys says in everybody's head except for his. Wait, what did I just say? Oh, because that might actually make it worth bringing you.
you know, for someone who's supposedly a hunter, you're very bad with directions.
Well, here's the thing. I don't need directions. I just need tracks. That's how I
but
ended
you
up
would
figuring out
still
all this
keep-
vampire nonsense.
You would still need to keep track of where you're going, yeah? To get back to where you're from.
I just wander until I see big lights.
That's hardly smart. I don't know. Conventional. Yes.
Okay. Well, a pleasure talking to you.
Likewise. All right, so you guys have moved to. Can I get that luck roll?
Who's rolling it? Me.
Whoever moved it.
I never moved it.
Have we gone up at all? Yeah, we have. You know what? I'll just do it.
Okay.
Even 50.
No event. It's a nifty 50 right there. Okay. You guys get 2 more bits of movement overnight. Let's see if you have anything to worry about in the night.
Oh, I thought it was supposed to be rolling. Never mind.
51. Nothing.
Nothing.
And his brother Everfin. Alright. 2 more squares.
Something.
And we're walking in the mountains.
Yep. Give me that luck roll. Harbin lifts the entire boat out, stuffs in his backpack.
82.
Sick, no event. You guys get to see the glorious, glorious view.
Actually, we're going to go here and then here.
Okay? And once you
Oh,
guys
yeah,
get to the
true.
river, Harbin's like, alright, I know what to do here. And pulls out the boat again.
Actually, let's eat first.
Oh, that's a good idea. Y'all munch down on a day of rations.
Hell yeah.
I can tell
This
just
is
by
some
looking
good
at you.
giant moose.
I can tell just by looking at you that you were the smart one, he says, pointing at Aethys.
Oh, not quite.
What do you mean?
That would be, and I point to Valgum. That one.
Who is just reading.
I don't know. I don't see it.
I'm the more sort of catch the arrows, walk on the tightropes, make people scream kind of guy.
Sort of nimble fella. That's what I picked that guy over there for. And he points at Isaiah.
Oh no, he's by far the strongest.
And that's what I pegged him for. And he points at Valgum.
Wow.
Not in the slightest. I think you've got it all backed up.
Oh well. Look for
Well,
me
it's a
to
good
see.
thing I didn't pin you for the brightest.
Yeah.
Ain't that the
Yeah.
truth?
My line of work, you don't need to be smart.
Well, in my line of work, you definitely do.
Oh yeah, what you do?
Well, before I became a knight, I was an archaeologist.
Oh, that's them people that dig up dead things, eh?
Explore ruins and learn about our world's history, yes.
You ever touch a dead body?
I mean, I've found, you
We
know...
did that like literally 3 days ago. You killed like 3 goblins.
I don't see what that has
But
to
yes,
do
I've
with the
But
story.
yes, I've dug up really old dead things before.
Harbin is my favorite. Fucking hell. Okay.
Fucking
You ever
sense.
seen a dinosaur?
Have you ever seen a dinosaur?
You're
What
asking
is a
Harbin?
dinosaur?
Don't worry about it. I'll take you to a museum.
Dinosaurs are scary
Ugh.
things. It's really funny because
Yawn, old man.
you guys are in the continent where dinosaurs still live.
Have we been seeing any?
No,
No.
they're
Oh,
in like
God.
northern mainland Sinest, like over here where Hardersfield and New Aston are. Like that
Epic.
area is the fucking Jurassic Peninsula.
Wow. Epic.
I'm glad that almost every DM has a dinosaur place.
Yeah. So
Dinosaurs.
I can't wait for us to find it in fucking Titanus. Anyways,
It's not into tennis.
It's in Makara for sure, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
so you guys have 2 days of movement, or you guys will have 2 squares of movement that'll put you in Kara's Vale
Mm-hmm.
if you travel the waterways.
That's the plan.
All right, cool. Time for the words that everyone in this party except for Aethys dreads. Group stealth check.
Woo!
Yeah. Neat. Eh, it's not terrible, but it's not great.
Arvin contributes an 8.
Thanks.
You know what?
Hey,
It's better than a nat 1.
Ooh.
I'm gonna use my human determination to give myself advantage.
Do it.
I got
Do
a
it, do it, do it.
21.
I got a rock.
I
That's a
turned into a
13.
rock.
13. That puts your total up to 40.
Well, if you want to count my bonus, I technically got a 7.
Okay, so that's a 44 total. Or no, wait. 49 total. That's enough. So, you guys pass through the sort of iron portcullis that separates the river from Carisvale into just the wilderness. And this place is, for lack of a better term, terrifying. The sort of stonework is all in this deep, deep black stonework.
Ooh, Victorian style housing.
Yep, very gothic architecture.
Iron spikes everywhere.
Flying buttresses as far as the eye can see.
Bats and fog.
Yes.
Oh.
Grimy
yes.
sewers.
Oh.
In the middle of it all is a river that shortly after you come through, you see that there are 2 pipes that pour red. Like just, you don't think it's blood. It doesn't seem to have the right consistency. It just tints the water red inside of the city.
Oh.
And you are able to see as the city proper is full of just porcelain-skinned people. Once daytime begins to arise, you see as a mystical force surrounds the city, and this like sort of darkish, misty aura protects those inside from the sunlight.
Well, there goes my theory about the whole day walking thing.
So you guys are very far into hostile territory.
Mm-hmm.
Just about anyone seeing you in the city is going to give you away. What do?
Caston. Caston.
He's awestruck by this.
Yes.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you can turn someone invisible.
Yes.
Harvin, are you particularly good at staying out of sight as a hunter?
Yeah, I think I can. I ain't
I'm going
the
to trust you, because I will not come back for you if you get us caught.
best sneaky man, I'm warning you, but in system terms, he gets a +2 to stealth.
Does anyone have better than that?
No, I have a +1.
+2.
And I would rather him get caught than either of you. So, Caston, you should do that thing you do where you copy a spell for 2 people. On
Yes.
yourself and Isaiah, and I shall use my swiftness and ability to stay out of sight to sort of. Well, I'm going to keep a telepathic link with you, and you guys can run ahead and help me out getting there by being invisible and affecting things. You see what I'm saying?
Does that mean that I'm coming with you?
Oh. Yeah.
Hell yeah, camo buddies.
All right. Let's not. First of all, take a similar route as me, but don't stand next to me. Two people moving next to each other, very noticeable.
Well, I ain't stupid.
I don't know about that. Anywho, let's do this. And I step off the boat onto the thing and flip my hood up.
Okay, are you guys... To be clear, there's sort of like a lip where there's about 10 foot tall like mason work that basically raises the rest of the city above the river. So you guys have access to like the sewer way, or you could just climb up and integrate yourself with the like crowd.
Perhaps we take the sewers and then.
Yes, I see. I think you're probably right, but also aren't there like disgusting abominations in the sewers of these creepy cities?
I mean, it can't be any worse than some scorpions.
Yeah, I don't like scorpions.
We probably shouldn't risk that.
I imagine it's mostly rats. But then again, with vampires, there might be bats.
Can we see like the central like castle structure from where we are?
Oh yeah, there is sort of like a grand cathedral that is in the centerpiece of the city. Several stained glass
changed?
windows with sort of these depictions of like this woman with this very huge white hair and this deep flowing green dress.
Is she busty?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. I think that's what we need to get to. Does it look relatively close to us? How long would you say would it take for us to get there walking?
It's in the centerpiece of town, maybe like 20 minutes
How
walking.
big's the
give or
town?
take. It's a decent size. This is the capital of this island.
Well,
How long
We
does
can-
your invisibility last, Doctor?
yeah, if I concentrate on it, it can last an hour.
Okay, perfect. We won't need more than that.
I finally, after looking so long for a way of describing this character, imagine Mom from Futurama in the mother suit, but her hair's like 4 times as big. That is what this woman looks like.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Busty Megamind.
God damn it.
So, Doctor, whenever you're ready, Harvin,
boy.
just remember, close to me, but not next to me.
All right, I hear you.
Don't get caught.
I won't. It's fine. I've been stalking these things for months.
I'm believing you.
Ram it, Mom.
That gun is
Duchess.
quite loud, so you're going to attract a lot of attention if you fire it.
Well, I ain't gonna use it right now. It's in the bag so that no one sees it.
Now, Isaiah, despite Aethys's advice, you will need to be standing closer to me. So we
Okay,
will
if-
need.
I don't think that'll be too much of a problem, Doctor.
If we run into trouble and I need a silent option, I got this. And he pulls into his bag, and you see that he has a dagger made of silver as well.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Effective.
Sticks in his backpack again.
Isaiah, whenever you're ready.
Yeah, lead the way.
All right. I'm gonna position myself in front of Isaiah and perform the.
Can I tell
schematic
you what I'm
movements
seeing in my head, David?
What are you seeing in your head?
I am seeing Aethys and Harvin sort of like sneaking down a road in the fog, like in like hiding behind lampposts, and then like scrambling behind a bench, and like a guard will be walking forward, and all of a sudden his helmet will just twist, and he'll be like, "Oh, what the fuck?" And then they'll like run past, you know, like sort of like using them for constant advantage to get past guards is what I want out of this.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
Yeah.
a very funny image.
basically twin casting invisibility on Isaiah and myself.
Sick.
And
Oh, and I'll use my gem of true seeing so I can see them.
Sure enough, you're able to do so.
Epic.
and we're supposed to be following you guys, basically.
No, you're supposed to go ahead, and if there are any guards, you're supposed to distract them while we sneak around.
Gotcha.
You're sort of the scouts, and then we actually have to physically go through what you report to us. But I can speak in your heads, and you can speak back, so you don't have to say anything out loud.
Oh, excellent.
I can
That
relay
actually works
whatever
really well.
Valgum says to Isaiah if needed.
Do we need to roll stealth at all?
Yeah, those with invisibility will roll with advantage, though.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, let's do this, Valgum. God damn it. As a 10 on my stealth.
And I got that non-nat 20, the ugly 20.
The dirty 20.
Disgusting 20.
Absolutely fucking
The nasty
degenerate,
20.
Filthy
disgusting.
20.
Gross.
A grimy 20.
Why are we like this? Okay, so
Disgusting.
so
Anyways.
all four of you get up and don't go through the sewers.
No.
Okay, so
No, we're not going through. Going through town.
Go through town, scoping out, seeing any guards and anybody who would want to do harm to Aethys and I guess the hunter.
Harvin, as you guys are climbing, quickly reaches into his bag and pulls out a very long, flowing black cloak with red trim. Attaches it to his back, flips up the hood, and Spider Monkey climbs his way up with you. And hiding the bag low underneath his cloak, he gives off the impression of just being an ugly vampire hunchback. Not many people pay him any mind. Aethys, in the meantime, keeping to the shadows and ducking behind cover. You also aren't really seen. However, Isaiah, your focus is too much on them, and you feel yourself bump into someone. And this... Sorry, what?
Who's that someone?
When you look at him, he is just a vampire man who is... he's actually going to... He doesn't have true sight, so he can't explicitly see you, but he is going to roll perception to try to see what the hell just bumped into him. Could you go ahead and give me another stealth roll? Or do you want to use the one that you have?
Oh, I'll use another stealth roll.
Nat
That's a
20, okay. After realizing what's happened, you duck quickly past, and Vampire Man just sort of shrugs and turns and begins to walk again. And after that complication, you guys are able to quickly make it to the center cathedral, where you see several vampires are coming in. So several of like what I would call these sort of commoner vampires, these people that basically just look like normal common folk, but with, the vampire accoutrement, fangs and like, are all heading into this cathedral.
Great. I want to make sure my hood's still up and try to just walk in amongst them.
It's simple enough. As you walk in, you see that this cathedral has seating for hundreds of these vampires. And after a moment, Harvin walks ahead of you, actually, and finds a place to sit, then meets your eye and very, very eagerly pats the place to his side.
I want to look around. Are there like rafters in this place?
When you look up, there are indeed like these masonwork rafters that about 300, 400, 500 bats are currently sitting on.
Yeah, that's not going to work. Is there like a big altar in the middle?
There is, well, there's like an altar to the front, and there are a couple of figures at the very front as well.
Do I see any big hair?
No.
I would like to make my way as close to the altar as I can get.
Okay. At a point, you see that the seating goes from wood to iron, and then they finally up to gold when two very broad-looking vampires stop you and say, "Sorry, this is for the Duchess's personal guests only."
My apologies. No, he actually says, "My apologies," and then turns, and then finds like I guess 2 rows or 3 rows back. Then
Okay. Arvin looks a little sad that you won't sit with him, but that's fine.
Arvin's too far away.
After a little while longer of waiting, you do see as the place fills out more, and the very, very busty vampire woman walks out from the back, and you begin to hear applause all over the room.
Wow.
By the way, are Isaiah and Valgum in here?
Yes, I am actually going to see if I can get myself a little closer to the Duchess.
Valgum's going to be standing, kind of just hiding behind something in a corner, even though he's invisible.
Did she come out of a door?
Yeah, there's a door in the back.
I want to telepathically say to both of them, one of you, go find out what's in that door, where she came from, and where she's going to go when she leaves.
No, you should.
You said me?
You got the best investigation. I agree.
Okay. Okay. Sure. I'll try to see if I can get through that door.
Stealth check with advantage.
A 9.
As you're sneaking up, not necessarily your fault, but just like a quirk of their rotations. One of the beefy vampires that sort of stopped AFS ends up walking right in front of you, and you end up falling to the ground, and he is now confused, looking around for what the fuck he just ran into.
Okay.
Fall away, fall away.
I'm going to try to back off.
You do, and as you do, you hear a booming voice shout, "People of Kara's Vale, I am your Duchess, your Queen, the true heir of Siness and soon the Realm of Dawn." And with this simple introduction, crowd goes fucking wild. And
yeah, so does Aethys. He stands up and cheers.
after a couple After a couple of seconds of cheering, she raises her hands and everyone sort of quiets down.
Immediately shuts up, yeah.
She says, I come to you today with a report and a call to action. The Blood Mist has almost fulfilled its duties. After 3 years of pulling in, taking what we needed, and transforming the rest, we have an army of vampires that the continent of Lustror, let alone the realm of Dawn itself, has no other option but to bow against. And tonight, they fly! And everyone goes wild again.
Oh god.
Yeah! Woo!
While everyone's cheering, can I try to sneak in again?
Go ahead. The 2 guards are going to go ahead and roll individual stealth or perception checks to see you.
Damn it.
You can't have perception checks rolled against you as invisibility. That's part of it.
Oh, fuck.
You always work off of passive perception with invisibility.
Okay, never mind then. Fuck me. So yeah, this time you are able to get a moment to slip past. And she says, and with that said, our army, while powerful, is still not as numerous as needed. And that's why I have commanded you here today. Any commoner that wishes to join the upper echelon of the new world, step forward and become one of my valiant fighters. Help us bring the world to its knees, and you will have not just riches, not just fortune. You will have land and as many people that you can drink from. It's gonna be sick, y'all. And that is when everyone loses their mind again. That's exactly how she says it, mind you. That's not me
This
breaking
woman
character. Go fuck
seems-
yourself.
A little. Not smart. Valgum, you in there?
Yeah.
Perfect. If she walks back through, follow her. We need to know where she goes.
Okay.
Are there people stepping forward?
Yeah, there are
What's happening?
There are dozens of people that are quickly standing up, and you see as the 2 figures that were at the altar before begin taking lines, and you see as the first person takes one vampire, in fact the man that Isaiah bumped into, brings him forward and instructs the man to lay on the altar. He does so. Duchess Anabella raises a hand and sort of like pulls her arm down in a very quick motion, and you see as the the stained glass towards the top of the building shatters, and this blood red mist flies in from every window and goes into this man's chest. You see as his entire body gets bigger, his fangs go longer, his eyes beam brighter. And when he gets up, he is frankly a terrifying force to be reckoned with now.
Oh fuck. Isaiah is now like moving away to try to get Aethys and get the fuck out of here.
There is cheering aplenty happening while all of this is going on.
Don't forget, Isaiah, we're not here to fight all the gremlins. We're here to fight the one in charge. Let them be transformed and leave. We're here for the big one.
Yeah. Fuck, I mean, if we do manage to kill the queen, all these fucking people are gonna be after us.
We're not going to kill her right here.
I know, but still.
Although I do kind of want to step up and be a badass and, like, as soon as I lay down to the altar, stab her in the face with my sword.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
I know, but it would be cool.
Uh,
Ow! Oh, God. Jesus fucking
Valgum,
Christ.
when you slip past the people, do you go and open the door, or are you just sitting back?
I'm going to sit back and wait until either the crowd is talking loud enough to where I could slip in unnoticed, or until she decides to head back that way and then I'll slip
Oh
in right
well,
after her.
while she's transforming people, they are whipped into a frenzy. They are not paying attention to the door.
Christ, Gump. If they're not paying attention to the door, then I'll slip in and see what I can see.
Okay. So, as you open the door, it appears to extend into like this seems to be sort of a White House situation where this grand cathedral also holds Annabella's personal home.
I see.
And as you're beginning to walk down this hall, you hear the door open and hear a voice shout, "Who goes there?" And that is where we're ending the session for the night. Valgum, very far behind enemy lines, and you guys finding out the full extent of the Duchess's plan.
Woo! Turn things into monsters. My hope is that when we kill her, her power will be
Hang on.
taken away from all these fuckers.
Me too.
I think that is a plausible conclusion.
Right, so
So I say we wait till she goes to sleep and then talk to God. Oh my God, stop.
right, so if you managed to watch this whole stream and don't understand any of what's happening, or you want to see what led them to this situation, we have a VOD channel on YouTube. youtube.com/channel/critheads. You can watch the VODs. It'll be sick. It's a good time. You want to do the
Lots of
artist-
laughs, lots of gaffs. We get into precarious situations, and will be getting into precarious situations.
We die to scorpions.
Spoilers. If you guys would like to do the artist thank you,
Well,
because
nobody's
I'm an
watching
idiot.
right now, and no one's gonna start with the 10th VOD.
Fuck off.
Yes, thank you to artists Kami for the character artwork.
You're cutting out. What did you say?
Of course.
Thank you to the artist Sora Nokami.
Yep.
For all the character artwork.
Info pinned in description.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much for watching. We will see you this time next week.
And probably not.
Yay.